Hello everyone, I'm Saradamon, the founder of B2 Industries. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. I'm here with Mix and Match, as usual. We are, of course, going to be switching over in about 2 hours back to Overengineered. But for now, it's Mix and Match. Let's hop back in.
Coast.
Fun facts with Raven.
It was also the location that hosted the American troops. And I still love the notice that was given out to all the American troops when they were working with the British.
Oh?
Oh no.
The notice given to the British, to the American troops was, don't drink against the British, don't bet against the British, don't fight against the British, they will win.
I see. I see.
Fair.
Do you guys also... So, this was taken from Fact Fiend, which is a brilliant YouTube channel. So if any of my viewers haven't seen Fact Fiend, go give them a watch. They're great. But do you know what the English reaction was to being bombed by the Germans?
Was it?
What was it?
So, you would expect public drunkenness to go up. You'd expect, depression to go up. You would expect, typical, well, fuck, we're buggered, we're getting bombed reactions,
Mm-hmm.
Instead, the English ate better, we had better mental health, we were fitter, and we were also more willing to fight back.
Yeah.
On top of that, shops that had their front blown off so that all of the windows were broken and there was no door would still open the next day, and they just put a sign outside their shop that would just said, we're still open, just a little more open than usual.
Oh my fucking god.
Very good. Also, now that I'm properly live, hey chat, so something happened over here.
Well, something happened.
I've also just
Dead
gone
fish
live on my
everywhere.
side.
Yeah,
Hi, Walter.
So,
there's just a little bit of
Welcome to live.
radiation.
Just a little radiation, nothing crazy.
Just a tad, just a small
little bit.
amount.
there's a small,
it's
you can have a
just-
little bit of radiation as a treat.
As a treat.
It just destroyed the entire ocean, that's all. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like anyone was using it.
Well, hey, it has half-lived already. It has dropped from 50 Seaver to 25.
That's not bad.
Oh look, a phantom just spawned.
And the Phantom just died. Who would have guessed?
It's about to.
Phantom? What phantom?
Okay, I've planned out the next area of my
And it died.
base, so I can start production. I just need a type of brick to use, or a type of wood. Oh, I need a type of wood that fits. God damn it!
Are you looking for a certain color or?
Why is the reactor
Or-
running
Something
so
that fits with the
hot?
rest of the base. Oh, this is Valhalla Free, by the way, Flame. It's a really good mod pack.
Shame
So
you
you
have to
got a
go all the way down to
grays.
1.16
black.
to use it.
Wrap it back up.
Yeah.
Modders just don't want to update their stuff. They got lives.
I know.
Yeah, sadly so.
Like if this was at least 1.18, that would be pretty cool.
Instead, it's 1.16.
It has plenty
Yeah.
of coolant.
Because caves and cliffs, man! Caves and cliffs!
Mostly actual
What's
models.
that?
We also
Alright, let's
probably
just
got
run at
glow squids
25%
because
yield then.
the glow squids that are supposed to be in this mod pack never spawn.
Oh, where'd you find them?
Wait, I said they never spawn.
Oh, that you said you
Yeah.
found them,
Oh,
and they
Nah,
never.
it's not that.
No,
Nah,
It's
the
the
way
battery
it
being
reads
full.
them.
Alright.
The glow squids that are supposed to be in this mod pack never spawn. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No.
misheard you. I'm sorry.
Terribly. Terribly misheard me.
Ah!
Hello, Captain Murder. Yes, this is Roblox. You can see from all the rows of the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's Roblox.
Jesus. Anyway,
Yeah, you know, that hit game where they steal everyone's work and undercharge the creators or underpay them. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oof.
So my problem right now is my suit is at 22% power, and I need to charge it. I charge it by plugging it into the battery bank next to the reactor.
Problem is, reactor is a little bit warm.
Problem is, if I take the suit off, I can't survive in this area.
Oh no.
What? You need. Why is it still leaking radiation?
It's not. Radiation doesn't just
Lingers.
instantly dissipate.
Yeah, it lingers
How long does it linger?
too long.
Minecraft weeks.
So
it's the same thing as.
So it has
Or
half-lives
it's just Mr. Burns
in
from Simpsons.
it has half-life
Mr. Burns.
in an hour. It has a half-life of an hour real time right now.
Which means it needs another half hour to get to another half, and then another half hour to half of that, and it
No, it needs an
lingers for
hour to
several-
get to half of that.
Ah,
Well-
shit, yeah.
You
So
better
it's-
find something else to do.
You're gonna be waiting a long time.
I can plug my
Thanks, nature! I'm just seeing what he's doing to the chisels we have in Vintage Story, and I'm dying inside. Hang on. Let me just post this in... Let me post this in the general mix and match so you can see.
oh whoa
Oh boy.
oh whoa
Hello?
what's this?
I'm going to smite you.
Oh that
You?
looks so good.
Yeah, you can do it literally voxel by voxel.
Let me see this.
I'm gonna do terrible things on that server.
Oh no.
Oh God, what a weak man.
I mean, you do
Ooh.
Thank
terrible
you,
things
Eagle.
on this server.
Yeah.
Imagine it being even worse.
Oh, you know what? I might as well show you the kitchen while we're here.
Let's just burn off about
No more fish and chips.
100 gallons of lubricant.
Oh, also, the clay oven that you see in that screenshot, by the way, you actually see the bread rising in it.
Ooh.
That's neat.
Oh shit, I'm dying. Mhm.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I can charge my armor elsewhere. The problem with doing that is it takes a while.
I'm trying desperately to use this pickaxe to mine out the floor. The issue I have is I have insta-mine. So if I get near another block, it just vanishes.
That's
Oh,
one thing
no.
that I'm a big fan of on the mecha tool, which is I can at will change the speed that it mines at.
Have fun, Flame.
But yeah.
Pardon me. Here comes the sun. Who dares DM? Oh, they're allowed to.
Yeah, it would take about an hour to charge my armor if I plug it into anything else, aside from the charging station at the reactor.
It's like plugging the Iron Man armor in with a fucking iPhone charger.
Yeah,
And I'm
pretty
telling
much.
you, gotta find something else to do.
I could enslave you, Saradamon, for a little while if you want to come help me.
God damn it.
What do you need done?
Advice, digging.
Advice.
Advice.
You know.
Trust me, my general life is not going well. I need advice.
Let's see if it
Damn
charges
it.
any faster than these energy cubes. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, Eagle, I assumed. So, Rave.
Yes.
So I have a sound redeem that is just a clip from Garzy's Wing. Which is Leland just yelling, "Oh God, what a weak man!" And Eagle, Captain Eagle redeems that frequently whenever you're in the middle of saying something.
Oh yeah, I know. Everyone assumes that I'm incredibly weak and stupid. It's great.
Oh boy.
And to clarify, Eagle just said Raven the weak man. Oh no, Raven the weak men. You are multiple weak men.
At least I don't have the strength of just one weak man. I have the strength of multiple.
Mhm.
I make up an average weak man.
God, it's like the D&D 3.5 anti-Tarrasque Bard squad.
No! No!
You know the
dare
one,
you
right?
How dare you fucking remind me of it?
You're deluded by the light.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
The horror.
Captain
you.
just played the other one, which is just a random soldier, also from Guardians of the Wing, going, "I am afraid you've been deluded by the light,"
Hey,
with
it's
about
like,
that exact intonation.
it's going alright. I'm being bullied by everyone because apparently it's Bully Raven Day.
Well,
That's every
yeah, it's a
day.
day ending with Y.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Raven.
That's how things just work.
All right,
I don't even have
got an
Panda to
8%
defend
charge
me.
across those.
Saying that, Panda would join in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mostly
yeah. Of
because
course,
she's
of
a
course.
brat.
She would.
Yeah, because she's a fucking brat.
Hey,
Ooh.
but you love her anyway.
I do.
We've hit another half-life point. It's down to 14 Seaver from the original 50. Verno, how many Seaver is the instant lethal?
Probably more than you should probably try for. Oh, I'll tell you one thing that's been really tough for me to avoid. Steam
Spoilers?
Summer Sale.
Oh, I know what you mean.
They have nice pixel art for.
Don't.
Their...
I've been so tempted to get a game or two because, like, they're on sale, but I also need to save my money. But I also want to get art, but I also have to save my money.
Like how a Hat in Time is 50% off on the Steam store.
Oh, speaking of
yeah,
Hat in
Hat in
Time,
Time.
I got a game code for it. I won a little giveaway, and I got to choose a game, and I chose a Hat in Time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can play together. Wait, you got it for Steam, right?
Yes, Steve.
Okay, good. You
Like
got the
I
good
gotta
version.
beat the single player first.
I've got some stats on radiation for those interested.
Oh no.
So
Wait,
the reactor had a 50 Seaver radiation leak. It is now down to 14.
Okay.
1 Seaver of exposure within a short period leads to a 6% fatality chance.
Oh boy.
That's high enough.
The 50-50 lethal dose is an exposure
how you
to
doing?
4 Seaver.
how you doing, Age? You doing alright?
Hey, Age.
Age.
It's nice to see you.
The
Give you a
man,
shout
the
out.
myth, the legend.
Come
The
with
Grand
Age. You
Master
could
of
be
Magical
here. You
Sorcery.
could play with us. Where are you, Age?
Don't pressure them. They're allowed to do what they want.
That's true.
Yeah. I just hope
And
he's having
Ustrike, I know
fun.
Ustrike's busy.
Oh yeah, Usure's at work if I recall right.
Poor Ustrake wanted to be here and slay an Ender Dragon, but work got in the way.
Alas. Work
I
decided, Qu'est-ce que the fuck you?
I found a comparison. So this was a 50 Seaver leak. Chernobyl was a 6 Seaver leak.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Give it to me in banana measurement.
Good thing this is Minecraft and not real life, friend.
Yep.
Give me it in bananas. How many bananas do I have to eat to be equivalent in that?
How many bananas?
Let's see.
Also, you have no idea how difficult it is for me to not, like, see a piece of fucking plutonium and go, eat.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, chat, this guy sells blank music discs for cheaper than what he buys them for. So I just buy like music discs and then sell them back to him, and I make emeralds.
Seriously, this is what
he's
God.
Profit.
Raven,
This
I
is
have how
what-
many bananas?
Yes, how many bananas?
5e7.
Fucking Nora. But yeah, if you look here, what I'm sending in the chat, oh goddamn, I have to do push-ups. But either way, as you can see there, the plutonium-238, I think it is, it looks like a cake. 2, 3,
Mm.
4,
forbidden cake.
6,
Yeah,
7,
the legit forbidden
9,
cake.
10.
So we
And
could have a
Every
piece
time I
of
see a piece of
plutonium as a treat.
plutonium-238, my brain is just like, take a bite, have a snack, just a little taste.
A treat.
Forbidden cake.
Oh, the
Yes.
the AI on the auto barge is actually severely struggling right now.
Oh no.
Wasn't
at
the
full
Americans testing something called like Skyborg? Which
Oh,
is
God,
like
we're-
fucking AI-driven jets.
Why are we so stupid? Please, someone get me out of this country.
And didn't they also find out through this experiment that the fucking AI would kill the handler because they were using a point system to train
Yes.
the AI. So every time it killed a fucking enemy, it got a point. But
Yep.
whenever it realized the handler was like, okay, don't kill this one. And it realized, if I kill my handler, I can get all the points.
Yep.
Yep.
I think I talked. My coworkers were talking about that, and I was like,
This
the
is what our
fuck?
tax money goes towards. Instead of hospitals or schools or anything that would actually benefit people.
Yeah.
Yay.
Please get me out of this country. I don't like it here.
I don't like it to hear either. Oh, I tell you one thing. I have hung around Americans and other English-speaking people who have different accents to the point where my original accent is completely gone.
Mm.
And I'll
it-
I end up using you can sometimes hear it if I say certain phrases or things my accent will kick in, and then suddenly I'll go from, oh, that was quite pop, wasn't it, to y'all really do not know what you're doing.
You get that y'all in there.
It's just something that slipped in because the only Americans I had talked to for a little while were fucking Texans.
Okay, but I say y'all too, and I'm from the Northeast.
Yeah, well, it's just sort of slowly spread outwards like a plague.
Yeah. It's more fun to say y'all.
You gotta
sorry,
see
me as
any
well.
You gotta say
you gotta
yank.
see... No,
Ain't?
no,
Yanked?
no.
Yelled into
Y'all
it?
ain't?
I draw the line there. I can accept some shortened words, but those just no.
Writes
just
down,
blows my
say
fucking
yanked.
Eagle, I don't think he's often in a bad mood. I think that's just his natural
English!
standing. Yeah.
And he's the super villain.
Yeah, I'm not perpetually in a bad mood. I am just English.
Yeah, it's just a cultural difference.
Must be thinking you're in a bad mood. This is him in a perfectly good mood.
Yeah. You
So-
should see during Overengineered, he's incredibly happy, albeit absurdly angered during that.
Yes, because your design choices are an incredibly fucking boring and, well, not boring, incredibly stupid, I should point out. Why am I pissing on people? Why have I suddenly gone from being angry to just being, what? Help, my chat's abusing me and I don't know how to stop it.
I mean,
Matthew?
that's just a
Told
normal day
you.
for you.
Good chat.
I swear to God, Saradamon, at the end of this day, you will fucking die.
Yeah, we'll
Of
see.
fun.
A fun.
A single fun.
Just one.
You get
Just
one
one fun.
solitary
Just one fun as a treat.
Okay, hang on. My brother Spoo has just messaged me. Place your bets. Do you think it will be a meme? Do you think it will be a random message? Or do you think it's going to be a death threat? Take your bets. Take your bets. Got a meme.
A death threat meme.
Death threat meme.
Oh, that's very creative. I would say a meme, a regular meme.
Let's see. I was wrong. It's a sound attachment. Wait, hang on.
Oh shit! It's a regular message.
Hang on.
In sound form.
Let me hear it.
Damn.
Look, it just sent me a sound clip of him sneezing.
Well, nobody guessed that, so.
Yep, that's
we all
new.
lose.
That sounds
Yeah.
new to me.
That's new.
Was he a cat? Who's like, achoo,
No.
bye.
No, the very first. Hang on, where is it? He sent me like yesterday. The first thing he ever sent me was a photo of a Japanese bullet train with Finn the Human's face on it with bloodstains.
Hi, Vi.
Hello.
Eagle, no, I don't. He doesn't ask me for money. He threatens to send me money. That's
Well,
the thing with Spoo. He will threaten to send me money. Spoo soundboard when? No, we are not. Actually, I could probably convince him. Just train an AI to sound like Spoo. God, the chaos. You know what? You know what I haven't had for a while since I've started streaming?
Chocolate.
Ah.
No, I have too much of that. My nana sends that down like boxes of stuff constantly. No, I haven't had a cup of tea in a while.
Why do I
Hey,
feel
you're
like
British.
this is a trapped chest? Because there is... Yep, that's a trapped chest. There's TNT under it. Thank
Oh,
you,
sorry.
TNT.
The moment you said trap chest, my brain was immediately like, oh, so it's just like every conversation you've ever had with me. This is a trap. This is so clearly a trap. But I have to see where it goes.
So
What kind of tea
right-
do you like, Rave?
Just tea. Regular grey tea.
Gray tea. Okay, because it's like there's different kinds of tea.
Technically black tea, but hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a naga. I have a bow and arrow that disagrees with your existence.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
Nagas. Me and my homies hate Nagas.
Me and my
I was about
homies
to
hate Nagas.
I was about to say all my homies hate Naga.
Let's try and finish the word so people don't think we're saying something else.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a sit in my bar. Oh, we still have the milk jar out for Moon when they were here. And I'm gonna go get myself a cup of
Sora.
tea. I'll be right
Everyone, my
back.
cat's here.
Aww.
She tried to meow. It didn't work. You tried.
What a
baby girl.
baby!
She's never been a good meower. She has a great purr, though. She
Oh.
has the loudest purrs,
Oh, what
which
a baby!
cannot be picked up by the mic.
That's just a baby you got.
Yep,
It's a whole baby.
just a very fuzzy baby.
Do you have a favorite cat?
I can't pick favorites. Don't get jealous. Look, if I pick one of them, the others are gonna retaliate. I can't do that.
Ah, I see. I see.
Thanks, Cap. Who was that directed towards, Captain?
Are you talking about me?
Nope.
I think talk someone in their chat.
Oh.
Yeah, so I grabbed a whole bunch of sound bites from Garcia's Wing that are just terrible lines from it. Oh, Blocky Raven. Okay. So, when I looked at Raven's model, Captain Eagle played the "You Certainly Got Sexy" sound clip.
Oh my god.
I noticed that you remade your fishing barge and made it longer.
I did, and it keeps breaking and despawning.
That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Tell it to stop doing that.
Yeah. I might send it to the Arctic.
Can't break if it can't move.
True.
Well, that's one thing. I could set that up anywhere and have the harvesting station teleport the items back. So if it
That is
keeps
true.
lagging out too much from here, then it can just be elsewhere. Yeah, no, it's such a terrible line that's so poorly delivered in the movie, I had to include it.
What movie is that from?
Garzy's Wing.
Oh, never seen it.
It's technically a 3-episode OVA that matches the length of a movie. But it's the creator of Gundam making what's supposed to be a political intrigue isekai back in like the 80s. Where it's kind of like Ghost Stories. They gave no instruction to the voice actors.
Oh, it's like, go at it. And you're just, sure, buddy.
Oh boy.
Except they weren't given the instruction to just have fun with it. They were told to keep it serious while being given minimal instruction, and it just led to just
Here's your
terrible
line.
things.
Here's your line, no direction, but also you have to be like super stoic and serious. I don't know.
This is why you hire voice directors. That's why they
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah.
But so the main character goes to a high school reunion pool party.
That sounds awful in the first place.
And the first view you have of it is him just climbing out of the pool, towels himself off, looks over at one of his prior classmates and just goes, "Well, you certainly got sexy." And then it cuts to a different scene. It's like,
Iconic!
Wow.
what?
That's so random. I love it.
You know, the lack of direction is always what leads to the funniest lines.
That's true.
Like Zero's tearful, like basically.
So what are we fighting
everything
for?
Yes, everything Zero says when Iris dies.
Yeah.
It's like lack of direction gave us that. Lack of direction gave us the entirety of Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, but it was brilliant. Oh, in a way that's...
It was brilliant in how horrible it was.
Yes. And that's why it's everyone's favorite game.
It's why I love Garzy's Wing, and so many people hate it.
Yeah.
I see
like-
now.
We must
It's
track
just-
down the Duraga roll at Gaba Juju.
And
That
Gora's
is
like,
certainly
yeah!
a line.
It's also... So, the entire OVA is referencing a book. One specific
Oh.
book, and gives no exposition at any point in the movie.
Interesting.
So they'll say phrases, and you'll have to just figure it out by context by watching it multiple times, what any of the terms used are.
Oh no. They really thought this through, didn't they?
Sure.
Oh, he is just human. Humans are just human. Oh no!
What the fuck's a human?
Contacts himself in another universe. My body is full of bruises because I had to fight dinosaurs naked. 14th century foreigners surround me. My sword is incredibly dull.
Oh no.
Cuts away.
What the
It's like,
fuck?
And you're you're just in there like, yes, this is peak. Peak something. Don't know what it peaks, but it's happening.
mm-hmm. It is a very movie.
Is that yes? It's that energy. It's a movie. It's very movie.
It's like it's I don't know if it's better or worse than Manos Hands of Fate.
I don't know what that is either.
I
think I've heard
have
of that. I've never been brave enough to see it though.
I have some homework, or or just for us to just meet up and watch it later.
Oh my god.
It is short. It is very short. It is maybe like a 20-minute long horror movie.
Oh, okay, that's super short.
It is just so poorly done.
A much needed cup of tea.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in so long. Hello, Saradamon.
Hello. Captain Eagle says that blocky Raven is sexy, but not real Raven.
I suppose.
I've been away
Yes,
for 10 minutes.
You certainly got sexy.
I mean, I suppose that in one way it's true. Raven is not made of blocks. Or is he?
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I am very much flesh and blood.
But what if you're made of blocky flesh and blood?
Last I checked, no, I have circles.
Yeah. But if
All
you look at
these
them
squares
closer,
make a circle.
All these squares make a
All right.
circle. All these squares
Great, what can
make
I
a
help with?
circle. You're actually here to help? I thought you were
Yes.
just here to chill.
no, no, I'm here. I'm here to help. I need something to
Why
do.
do I have arrows embedded in me?
You don't for me.
Okay. Did you get bored? Did
I-
you shoot me?
I have not fired the bow. The VOD can attest to that.
I mean, skeletons just spawn near your place all the time.
He was just sitting in the bar the entire time, and I was next to him almost the entire time.
Okay, now I'm
Nothing
really confused
happened.
why there'd be skeletons up there. Mobs don't usually spawn in there, as far as I know.
And there weren't any.
I suppose I just have annoyed someone enough. Also, apparently you look like a transformer.
I do? Yeah, that's fair. I
eat
like
a lot
having the night vision goggles on here because if I don't, it's just a smooth faceplate.
Right, can
It
I
adds
see it
some
without it?
depth
Oh, yeah,
to your
yeah, yeah.
face.
Hang on,
So-
I've got to wait for him to fucking come down. There he is.
I'm jumping.
So this is the armor by default for the head.
You look like a Titanfall pilot.
Yeah, I can see that. But
I
the
need a lot of
goggles
oak
really add
logs.
to it. Oak logs?
Yeah.
Alright. Where's the nearest forest that I can just gather wood from? There we go. Well, hit a mountain.
Just casually. Whoops, hit a mountain.
Pretty much. You've seen the speeds I move at.
Yeah.
Actually, is there
Uh,
an area that has? There is. Let's head somewhere that has bigger trees.
I'm giving my tea a couple of seconds to cool down, otherwise I will just burn my tongue the moment I take a sip.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
smart idea, smart idea.
However, every time I look at it, the siren call is just sort of dragging me towards it, like, take a sip, it'll be fine. No, it won't.
Betrayal.
If anyone checks my stream, they'll see how quickly I mine logs.
It's
Terrifyingly fast.
absurd. Speaking of mining, I finally took down the necessary areas of the Prismarine farm.
Ooh.
All that's left
Nice.
is the base level. And now I have to flatten the ground.
Oh.
Raven, Eagle wants to know if you are having any scones with your tea.
No, you do not have scones with tea typically at this time. Scones are more of a breakfast. Or a brunch, technically. I technically should be having dinner right now. Or rather, as we typically call it, tea, but that'd be a bit confusing for you guys. Tea
Hello,
is a
tiny
drink as
raccoon.
well as a meal.
Ah. I did not know that.
Yeah. So typically, to avoid confusion when we're in talk to the people from around the world, we'll call it dinner. However,
I wonder
When it's
what's
just us.
for dinner.
It's tea. When it's just us, it's just what for tea. Or supper.
Mm.
But typically, supper comes after tea.
Not to be confused with what Raven does when I'm around, which is suffer.
Saradamon, there will come a time where everything that you have done to cause me to suffer will be repaid to you 1,000-fold.
Who that?
I believe it's Moon.
Let's see it.
It's Moon!
I'm
Hey.
super tired right
Hello
now. So
there.
I'm trying to wake
I'm
up.
super tired right now.
You walked into
You're
that.
not even a dad. You're not even a dad. You can't make those jokes. No, shut up.
You don't know that.
He's a dad in
You
our
don't
hearts.
know that. True.
Alright, well that's fair enough.
I have an
Well, now he's
emote that labels me as a dad.
Sorry as a dad now confirmed, not clickbait.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I am taking a sip. Am I about to burn? Or am I about to suffer? Let's take a sip.
Sip that tea.
Yep, nope, that's a problem. That's still hot.
I was about to say, if you just got that like finished in the kettle, then you're gonna burn yourself.
Yeah.
It's hot. I like it hot.
It's hot in Topeka.
That's
That's
fair.
hot in Topeka.
So,
How could you bring
Raven.
back that old thing?
Raven, I need to know. How do you feel
Yes.
about Americans using different ways of boiling tea? Because
Ooh.
we
I
don't
don't
use
know.
kettles from where I'm from.
I do.
No, and you do not make tea. Simple. You don't make tea.
Yeah, that's. I always see my parents
Fair's fair.
when they're making tea. They'll use like they'll like boil water in like a pan, and then just like
What?
put tea bags in it. Yeah, Tell me
Oh
about it.
no.
In a pan.
Okay, do I have to educate you all on how to make a proper cup of tea?
I know. No. I know how to make a proper cup of tea. They don't.
Okay, tell me, how do you make a proper cup of tea? I will judge you on this.
Horrified.
Listen,
Oh no.
if I'm a dumbass and I don't realize that I just been fucking up for this many years, just tell me. So, 1, you boil some water in a kettle. 2, you put. If I'm not wrong, you're supposed to put tea bags in the kettle. While
Wrong.
it's boiling.
What?
Mm.
Oh no.
What?
Do not
Well.
put tea bags in the kettle.
You put it in the cup and then you pour the fucking water in the cup.
Listen, I'm American, not British, so.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
seems
but
I'm
you're
gonna
not
have to give you
judging me.
all a lesson because none of you know how to make a proper cup of tea.
What do you
Only
mean?
enough for one cup.
I don't think Vio has ever told you how to, like, how they make a cup of tea anyway.
Oh, I don't drink tea.
Oh, okay, well that's
They're
fair enough.
immediately wrong. Thus, you know.
I also
Yep.
I only drink
So-
milk tea, so
That's fair.
Quite
Tell us.
simply, you get the kettle boiling with water. You can fill it up to any level you'd like. It can be just enough for you, or you can store water in it for later use. It's a kettle. It holds water, and it boils it. That's the only job it does. You then get your cup. Now, if someone says you add milk first, you skim them. That is not how you do it.
Ew,
It goes
milk and
tea
tea.
bags, sweeteners or sugar, whatever you would prefer. You can also have no sweeteners or sugar if you prefer just normal tea with no additives. You then add the water into the cup with the tea bags and sweeteners or sugar or anything you would like. I know a guy who used tart sauce. I do not know why. I suppose he just wished to see God in the morning.
Okay,
Ah.
that's
And
my entire
so,
computer's frozen. Hold on.
Oh
Take
god.
your time.
so
There
after
you
you added the water to it, after a few seconds of steeping, you can then add the milk. It can depend how much you want to add, but typically I prefer it to be a sort of. It's difficult to explain because it's like the color of a digestive biscuit, but you don't know what a digestive biscuit is.
I do.
Nope.
But yeah, you get to
I
that
do.
color, you remove the tea bag, you give it a stir to make sure that the sweeteners or sugar is evenly spread, and you have yourself a cup of tea.
I don't like milk in my tea. Ugh.
Me? Okay, you know what?
Hey.
I'm gonna say it. I've never had milk in my tea.
Try
I
it.
will try.
Try it immediately.
Yeah, if I ever make tea again, the proper way this time. I will actually put milk in the tea.
Doesn't need to be a lot. It works really well with mint tea as well, according to my
Oh.
brother.
Hmm.
But
Raven, you
black
need an
tea is
oak,
typically.
right?
I'd like
Your
my black
brother
tea,
is
just a
like
little bit of sugar, maybe a dash of honey, and that's it.
So many
Plain.
blazing
A
blood.
little honey or a little sugar.
Let's
that's
see
fine.
if let's see if I
Yeah.
can
You know what?
find oak in the alchemy table.
The only issue I
I-
have is if when you are adding milk, you add the milk first, in which case go die in a fire.
Fair enough.
Disgusting.
It is
Fucking
disgusting.
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 It is disgusting.
It's like, I imagine Raven's just like, anytime he sees someone putting in the milk first, he's just like, no!
Yeah.
It was fucking one of us.
I am
I-
very particular with the way that I make my tea.
What do you have in your tea right now? Are you just having straight up black or?
Just black. So I've just got the water, milk, sweeteners.
That's
That's not straight up black. Then you have sweeteners and milk in it.
Yeah. That's
but that-
standard tea here.
yeah.
I will never
Unless you want
understand.
builder's tea, but if you have builder's tea, you've got no hope left in you. You're just dead inside.
The fuck is a builder's tea?
Okay, hold on, real quick. So, my mom is, or I need to say this actually correctly. My mom is dating this guy. He's gonna be my stepdad soon. So, you wanna know how he fucking drinks his coffee?
Oh no.
Full bitter, all black tea. Or not tea, coffee. Fuck. So
Actually-
Just means
So
it's
just
easier
black
to poison
coffee?
it.
My mom drinks also black coffee.
I don't like coffee, period. I don't like how
Same.
it tastes, I don't like the aftertaste, I prefer tea.
I'm not allowed coffee, so.
I'm having coffee right now.
What's that mean, baby?
Sorry.
I'm
At least
leaving it
tell me
at
which
that.
kind of
I'm not
coffee.
allowed coffee. That's it.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Not after the incident.
Not after this.
I'm using a honey maple infused coffee that has French vanilla creamer and oat milk in it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Doesn't-
Sometimes I
doesn't
roast
sound
my
bad.
own as well. When I have the energy to.
Oh, I'll fucking tell you one thing. I
Nice.
think I've already told Saradamon this about what happened recently at my job, but
Oh,
no,
God.
I'm not getting coffee.
What?
The
I don't know
guy
if
who
I-
recently got fired.
Oh, did he constantly ask for coffee?
No, not that. But I'm not telling you the fucking story about why I'm not allowed coffee.
Oh no.
I am curious.
There was this guy at my job, right, who just joined 2 months ago. I think it was 2 months ago. And I was set to work with him on a job that normally takes 2 people. And I've been told by the office, oh, thank you. I see you with the logs in your hands. I've been told by the office that he'd
5,
done some
6,
overtime,
7.
so he was allowed to leave early if he so chose. Right? Perfectly
Mhm, mhm.
normal. So I asked the guy, look, do you mind coming
19 and a half seconds.
into, like, come onto the site for about 8 o'clock, you know? That's typically when we're meant to start anyway. So I was like, look, can you make it into the site for 8 o'clock so that we can get going and get plenty of time? Now, originally, I showed up at the site for 7. And he shows up at 9. An hour late. He then sits down on his phone till 9:30,
Oh my god.
My god.
drinking coffee. And as I then found out from my colleague who was texting me, he was also messaging my colleague and basically going and complaining that I've been telling him what to do, despite the fact that I was put in charge because he hasn't been at the company for long enough, and that he wanted to punch me in the face.
Wow.
fuck?
Huh.
He then proceeds to sit around and do nothing for the majority of the day and leaving at 1 o'clock, or rather 1:30, after taking an hour's lunch break.
What the shit?
So we compared. So we have tasks we need to do, and tasks can be anything from fixing a very minor issue to replacing an entire part, right?
Also, Rave, only place the logs. I can mass strip them for you after.
Thanks. That is a big help. So we had, I think it was around just about 400 tasks we had to do that day, and he left having only done 92. I had to do the rest and did 295, or was it 97?
If you're doing like
On my
if
own.
you're doing like 300 tasks per day, and someone does the bare minimum, then ugh.
Mhm.
Well, they're no longer a part of the company.
Good.
Yes,
because
yes.
I put in a official complaint because everyone else had sort of complained about him and was like, look, he's shown up, he's done the bare minimum, which, okay, yeah, fine. I don't care if the bare minimum is, you know, well, if you do the bare minimum, as long as you do your job, I don't care. And he so he showed up, did the bare minimum, left early because he had done overtime. And he's done that to everyone he's worked with so far. And they'd all filed complaints about his attitude and the way he worked. And he was called into the office to explain his behavior and given a reprimand. And he just quit on the spot.
Well,
I'm glad he quit, because holy shit.
Oh, Captain Eagle, he wasn't a 2000 kid. He was 37.
ah,
Fucking 37, and he's been getting away with this ever since.
He used to run his own company, which is why he was complaining so much, because he wasn't getting paid as much when he owned a company.
that's what else?
His company fell through during COVID.
Well, that's too bad, but goddamn.
As they do.
Here's a question for you, Captain Eagle. So I'm going to give you what I normally do for work, right? What time I normally show up, how long I take my breaks, and when I typically leave. And I want you to take a guess on what era I was born in. No one in here can give him any hints because you all know when I was born. You know how old I am. So I typically show up an hour to 2 hours early. I tend to actually stay longer than everyone else at my job to ensure that the job gets finished. And my normal working attitude is quite simply I stay until the job is done. No sooner, no less.
Fair.
When do you think I was born?
I gotta go to your chat to see this.
Early 90s. Nope. I was not born in the early 90s.
I'm not 100% on this because I've never really asked what your age is, but aren't you like...
Don't
20?
give any hints.
Don't give any hints. I'm not born from the early 90s.
Alright. Good luck on this one.
Do you have any other guesses, or are you going to ask when I was born? Because I don't mind sharing that information. It's a year. Hell, I did a birthday stream.
Scroll through his entire fucking
I know,
Twitch.
right?
Asking is against terms of
His entire
service.
Twitch.
Okay, quite simple. 2002.
Knew it.
I'm 21.
Child.
He's a wee bab.
Child, yes. However, I've had way too many close calls.
What do you mean by that?
Near-death experiences.
Ah, okay, fair enough. The shit? What?
And he does his job better than any 30-fucker-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
He gets to work earlier than I ever could.
Yeah.
So this Tuesday, so Monday I had a late start because the site I was going to wouldn't let me in until after 3 p.m. Didn't get home until 8 o'clock. I then went to work till 5:30.
Oh.
So I could get to my site for 7 o'clock.
What do you do for work? You can keep it as vague as you need to, but what do you really? What the heck do you do?
I'm a marine engineer.
Ah.
Nicely done.
However, I also have mechanical and electrical engineering as qualifications.
Mm.
Who is man? Big brain smart.
Mm-hmm.
So the typical thing that me and my colleagues like to joke about, and what me and my friends joke about, is, well, I can wire up your house, I can fix your car, and I can get your boat running as well.
Fair enough.
No lies detected here.
It's just I spent way too long studying. Say that.
Yeah, you deserve
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You work
also
fucking
now
hard.
I'm now the head of the robotics division at my company,
Hey.
Oh shit, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
and that includes potential business trips to Northern Ireland, Scotland, and if it goes really well, Italy as well.
I heard that.
I hope you
Scotland's
get paid
very nice.
really well, Rave. Like-
So if I was to put my salary in USD, I'd be earning just over $2,000 a month.
That's actually pretty good.
8,000.
Knowing the
Holy
amount of
shit.
jobs in the U.S. that barely give you any money, and the ones who don't give you like minimum wage are like life-threatening things. Especially in the U.S. for some reason, because we don't really care about people, I guess.
Why should you?
Fair enough.
I feel like you should be getting paid a lot more because
Yeah, same.
Holy shit!
that's not a lot, to be
That's-
honest. It's not a lot
That's
at all.
It's due to my age.
Oh,
even
really?
still.
My
That's how much I
age,
got when I
That's
was a cashier.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Due to my age, the company is able to down pay me because of the simple fact being that the government lets them.
Oh
Bullshit.
man. Yeah, that
It's
is so
completely
because you work
bullshit.
so much. It's like overtime, but like
You do more than
So-
I do and earn half as much.
Yeah.
I feel like what it
The
should
same
be is about
general
$5,000, but you're barely getting paid. Which
yeah,
is bullshit.
5,000 would be solid a month.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a decent salary.
You wanna
At
know
least
what makes it even
5,000.
worse? Currently,
Mhm.
right now, I am the only person in the entirety of the United Kingdom who is capable of using, maintaining, and repairing the robotic equipment we have.
Oh, so you're getting barely paid, and you're
Joy.
the only person that can do that.
Ow.
And
Oh.
UK sounds like bullshit right now.
Yeah.
If they wanted to get someone other than me in the company to do this job, they would have to wait 7 months for a specialist from the manufacturer to come and teach them.
Holy fuck.
Man.
Hey Rave, high five
shitty
for
company, by the
both
way.
being single points of failure in our engineering companies.
Heck yeah!
Jesus
the-
Christ.
I'm the only one in the US that is able to do certain maintenance features and construction on some of our machines.
Oh boy.
Otherwise, they'd have to wait for one of the 4 people in the UK that have that knowledge.
You want to know what's
Christ.
really
And the
funny?
5 of
I-
us are the only ones, period, that have it because our company builds it.
Yeah, I don't have any experience with like engineering. I do have a bit of experience in coding, but I heard at some point that there's this one guy who just so I was looking at this company because I was thinking of getting a job there. This guy apparently is the only one who knows how to do anything in that company because the rest of the people got fired for not knowing what to do. Somehow that company is still open, and I'm not going to be specific. So, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Called teaching
Yeah,
people.
it's-
So how do you not just
I don't fucking know, and of course it's in America, because like why not?
Of
Why
course.
wouldn't it be?
Uh,
It's America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
America fucking pays nothing, to be honest here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what minimum wage is in America? Fucking $2, like an hour, I think.
No,
no.
federal minimum wage is $7.50
That's
an
the
hour.
minimum for restaurant work.
Okay.
But it is also federal minimum wage. Federal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still so unbelievably annoying.
Yes.
Yeah, my state's minimum is 15.
Yes.
Oh,
It,
boy.
of course, depends on your state, but at any place could
Like how-
federally pay you the minimum wage.
Like how
Texas fucking sucks, by the way, because
Yeah.
so my brother works. I know I keep saying like stories and shit.
Say your
but
You're a
story.
streamer. It's literally the whole point.
I know,
Yeah.
but I've never really had the experience to talk about this, or not the experience, the situation to talk about this.
Mhm.
So my brother used to work in retail. He would like push carts around, just
Standard
that.
retail work.
Mhm.
Yeah, standard retail work. Turns out he got paid barely anything because where I live, it's fucking awful. Plus, again, because it's America, they just say a massive fuck you because he has to work in the sun for about 16 hours.
Oof.
He doesn't have to do that anymore because he's finding other jobs that are actually kind of worth it. But it's
Thank
complete
goodness.
and utter fucking bullshit that he has to work in that situation.
Let's see if the radiation is how the
Absolutely.
radiation's doing.
I'm
Oh,
glad
by the
your
way,
brother's
Sarah-
finding new opportunities.
Yeah, I'm glad he got a new job. Or I think he's looking for one.
It is halved
Anyway,
again.
Sarah-
It is 7.5 Suver. Yeah. What's up?
Sarah, I forgot to give you my entire collection of uranium. It's not a lot, but it's a bit.
Yeah, sure.
No,
It's at
server's
my
backing
base
up.
in a chest.
It's where in a
Yeah.
chest?
At my base in a
Nasty.
chest that I think just says uranium box or whatever.
Oh, so here's a fun thing as well that me and my colleague realized. So we did a little bit of working out and figuring things out just to see what would happen. If
Yeah.
both me and my colleague decided to just stop working, just two of us, the company would actually shut down.
Oh,
Christ.
huh. Maybe they
Because-
should fucking pay you more.
The
The
two
US
of
side of my
us-
company would do the same, probably.
So I am the head of robotics division, yes, but I'm also a part of a separate division which makes up about 80% of the income of our company. And if me and my colleague decided, you know what, we're not going to work for a little while, we're going to take a break until you listen to what we want, the company would have no choice but to just listen.
Yeah.
Unionize! Unionize!
Go on strike and ask for more money.
For real.
That's what
Because
I would
as we found out, if we quit, it would take them too long to train up new hires. And by the time that they would realize how fucked they are,
Mm-hmm.
they would have lost, we calculated roughly, if the job stayed the same, of course, if there was a difference in, like, if we had a lower amount, it'd be less. But they lose about, I think it was around 780,000 pounds within 2 weeks.
This sucks
Yeah,
to be them.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're not paying me that well, so I'm just gonna like quit. They're like, no, wait,
Legit.
I've already been informed that I'm getting a pay rise.
Yes.
They're like,
When?
no.
Very
Wait,
soon,
wait,
I think at the
wait.
end of this month.
Congratulations, friend. You deserve
On
it.
top of that, well, I'm no longer having to pay for fuel. I have a business vehicle that they pay for, so
Nice.
Hey, things are looking up, my friend.
I don't pay for insurance, I don't pay for fuel, I don't pay for anything travel-wise. I just get to travel across
Nice.
England, pretty much.
Hmm.
When I get to Scotland, hey, Pete, it has been a while. How you doing, bud?
You see my mom.
It has been. God, it's been a while. Actually, I'll leave the window there because there's going to be a garden there.
If I just like teleport over to Raven, I wonder what's. I don't think I should, but if I do,
I mean,
No,
you won't
he's
die if you
building.
teleport. I'm building.
I know. I just kind of expected to get smited almost immediately.
Why? You
Why?
think Raven doesn't want you?
No. So every time I play like a Minecraft server, I'll be like messing around with some shit, and I'll teleport over
glad
to
you're
one of
doing
like
good.
the admins, and they'll immediately smite me. Every
Oh.
single time. There has not been
Why?
a failed experience. I do not know.
Bitch, I ain't an admin. I own the server, yes, but I barely fucking pay attention.
That's fair.
I don't even notice when it goes down. Saradamon has to send me an awkward message like, yeah, I crashed the server again.
It's always
Yeah.
Sarah, huh?
No, it is.
It literally is.
I'm
It is.
surprised that Drake hasn't killed the server yet.
Speaking of problems involving Sarah, but this is really more my fault. I seem to have broken the enchantment applicator. It's not taking in more. It's not. The experience tank is just empty and it's not refilling.
That might be a server issue.
What have you
more
been
than
up to, Pete, by the way? It's been a while since I've seen you in chat, and I'm pretty sure... Well, God, I can't even remember the last time we chatted.
Hand me the things you're trying to enchant.
It's kind of a lot. So
Just hand me one example. The
Okay,
base
okay.
item and one of the enchantments you're putting on it.
You okay over there, Moon?
Yeah, I'm just. I really wish I had like a drink from somewhere so I could just like, in the middle of this, just start drinking it. You'd be able to hear the little.
Right. It is still working. It just doesn't always display the fuel tank correctly.
okay.
That has to be very annoying.
It's a known issue.
I'm hoping that I didn't just fall into a vat of acid. I did! Oh shit!
Oh my god!
You
that
had one
sucks.
job.
I just
Oh.
faintly heard you taking damage from your microphone for a moment after you said that. Did anyone
I
else
know,
hear
right?
that?
Teleport to Saradamon.
Yep.
That place is irradiated. He even said, "Don't go there."
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Oh no! I
You're,
didn't
you're
know
not
this.
you're
Sorry,
not
I
in the
teleported to
irradiated
the-
zone. You're not in the
Yeah,
irradiated zone.
I'm not over. I'm not over by Sara. I just conveniently had my waypoint inside of his fucking forge.
Oh.
Yeah, she
enjoy
teleported
having
into
blood
the
in there,
middle
alright?
of the
'Cause-
smelter.
I have none.
Yeah,
I have no
that's-
blood.
I don't think that's a great
Uh,
place to be teleporting, you know? Maybe next.
Probably
That
not.
wasn't intentional. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, no problem. Go enjoy your Overwatch, bud. Take care and enjoy your Overwatch.
Enjoy. Have
God,
fun.
you know what? Speaking of Overwatch, I really, really wish they would balance the game correctly. Because all they're
I
doing
don't
is
play
just
it
going,
anymore.
hey, blah, blah, blah. You know. If you played the game, you would...
Yeah, I don't play it anymore specifically because they ruined it for me.
Oh, they
No.
for
Same.
sure did. I only play it with friends.
Yep.
They got rid of the 2-tank scheme, which was my jam. Me and my brother played it together because of that. They made it so now you have to buy the heroes because, hey, that's a good idea.
What? In Overwatch 2 or regular Overwatch?
Overwatch.
Overwatch
2.
2. You have to buy
Oh my-
the heroes.
So they also have a
What?
battle pass, and the only way to get certain skins would be having to buy it. And I know they're gonna fucking do this because they're cheapskates that don't have any life. They're going to basically make it so you also had to buy the battle pass to get the heroes. It's awful. I mean, it's
That's-
bad.
That's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they made it worse.
Hello.
Because the whole point
Aye.
of Overwatch 2 was that it would eventually get the PvE mode. Guess what
It
they're
didn't
not
get
adding
that.
anymore?
Yeah, they.
Christ.
Eh, it wasn't
Yeah.
impossible, trust me. Fucking Reaper found a way to kill the tanks pretty damn quick.
Yeah. I still have fun with it from time to time, but I never play it anymore because if I were to play outside of playing with friends, it would be so uncoordinated. It's not fun. It's not anything. It's just bullshit. That's all it is.
Also, Vi, Moon, do you see me out here?
I don't think I have my render distance. Yeah.
Look in the
I-
direction of the reactor.
I see ya.
This is the point where it turns into deadly radiation. So long as you don't
boy,
get
I
any
sure
closer.
Can't wait to go die.
So long as you don't come any closer than this, you won't get cancer.
Ah. I wish
You know
that's
what-
a
Oh,
real status ailment,
God.
just cancer.
It's labeled
what's
as
so
radiation
crazy?
sickness.
Oh.
You know something that I fucking adore and that most people didn't realize? Okay, just so I can point out my thought process here. Radiation led to cancer, cancer led to bones, and that led to Peppermint Butler from Adventure Time.
What?
Because of one line. When Finn and Jake were dead
Hey,
and they were going
Carlos.
through the dead worlds, they tried to contact Princess Bubblegum, but instead got Peppermint Butler. And
Oh,
Peppermint
God.
Butler was like, I can help you, but I'll need a favor for this. And he asked if he can have their bones. And they asked why would he want their bones? And his response was, for a spell. What kind of spell? Bone spell?
Fair enough.
And when they said, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, you can have our bones, he was like, oh. And they were like, oh yeah, but you'll have to find them first. And he goes, oh, I already have them.
He was like, motherfucker!
That's
I'll
really
just kill
fucking
him.
creepy.
Peppermint Butler is a dark mage. What the fuck do you expect? He just casually summoned the devil in one episode.
Oh yeah, he did kind of do that.
Yeah, that's
by the way, the Lich
Peppermint
is still
Butler is
technically
super
alive
freaky.
and it's bullshit. I do
A
not
what?
want the Lich to be alive, and he still is. I hate him.
The
He's a
Lich.
lich?
well, he's the Lich.
That's
Yeah.
true, but still, I wish he was actually dead. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He's just a dick.
True. If
He's
you
just a
get
dick
jumped by
with
2
magical
players,
powers.
it is wrong.
So.
Well, I've got
fucking-
the start. No. Saradamon,
Hey,
what ETA do you think we should have for the next step of the stream?
I figure 40 minutes because we were originally delineating 2 hours, 2 hours.
Yep, works for me. I just completely forgot that originally this was meant to be a 2-hour stream for Minecraft. I never
Yeah,
stayed for 2 hours.
especially
my brain
'cause-
was always fucky.
All my Minecraft streams before were typically just like, here's 5 hours of me violating God's
Geneva
entire...
Convention.
Yeah, the laws of physics.
Well, to be fair, it wouldn't be the
Normally
Geneva
when it comes to
Convention. It'd be
Minecraft,
more the
I'll normally
Hague
just, like-
It's
Convention.
just how Minecraft works.
I'll normally do like something related to what my stream was originally about if I just all of a sudden start playing Minecraft. Like, oh, I wanna go play Pokemon. Let's play some Pixelmon, I guess.
I'm sure it's safe to
always
look
always
at
comes
this.
back. Always comes back to Minecraft.
Also,
Yeah.
Carlos in my chat says, become one with cancer. So,
Ah.
No, I do not
Hmm.
think I will. I will
Yeah.
turn you into cancer, you fool. I think I can
Not
do
just
that,
being
can
born in
I?
a certain month.
You know what's really
Alright,
fucking
whose birthday is
annoying?
this month?
So,
Hey,
okay,
mine.
Not mine.
speaking of, like, zodiac signs and whatever, every time I would, like, go outside and I would go like, man, it's really nice out here, and a friend would call me up. They're always like, oh, it's because you're a Gemini or
Oh.
something, and I'm like, I don't give
Happy
a
late
shit.
birthday, Carlos.
Can I just go outside? I don't fucking, I don't get it. It's funny as hell when they're like, oh, well, it's because you're Gemini. But, it's every time.
The best thing to do with those type of people is go, oh yeah, I'm an Aquarius. And when they're like, oh yeah, you've got such an Aquarius vibe, you can go, no, actually, I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
And you can just
Yeah.
watch as they realize, wait, is everything I believed in just false? And then they'll try and
Yeah.
rationalize it and go, no, because Gemini would actually pretend to be. And you go, no, I wasn't a Gemini. Actually, I'm a whatever
Taurus.
the hell. I'm a Taurus. And then
Yeah.
you can just keep changing it and watch them just start frothing at the mouth.
What are
I've never-
you?
So the reason why I've never done that before is because I've never thought of it. So now that I have the idea, oh, is that gonna be funny?
Also,
no,
you
I'm
could just tell
actually
them
a
to shut up.
Ferrari. Thanks,
Yeah,
Ferrari.
I've done that once or twice. They wouldn't. They don't.
Wow,
I've
I see.
never had anybody like shut the hell up when they do that.
Just start accusing them of being different things than they actually are.
Yeah, and they're like, wait, no.
Just,
I've never.
just
I've
full
never
on.
Ah, so
Like,
you're
oh.
a cowabunga.
So you're a fucking eat my shorts kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just you start.
so
you
you're
start
an
naming them like
Icarumba.
random words.
Yeah.
So you're a splingus splungus, huh?
That would throw him off.
Oh,
They're
you're
like,
an
what the
updog.
fuck is a splingus splungus?
I got him.
Why didn't you tell me you were Ligma?
Ligma.
What's Ligma?
For
Ligma.
God's sake.
Yes,
Well,
just hit
there
him
is
with
one
Ligma balls.
guaranteed thing you can do as well. If you ever really want to fuck someone over, and if they've been really fucking annoying with these sort of things, is you just convince them of another conspiracy theory that is just slightly crazier than the one they're trying to get you with.
Sounds like
You-
you've had to deal with this
So
before,
the
Rave.
more and more you talk to them, the more and more crazy they sound. They're just like, oh yeah, but oh wait, really? Oh yeah, yeah. It's just you're just like
I've seen
you're
a-
going
I've
on
seen
for
a-
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, the
I've seen a Tumblr
one-
post that's like that. Let me
The
tell you about
moon
the
one?
moon conspiracy. Oh,
you believe in the moon?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
You believe in the fucking moon? What a fool! What a fool you are!
You,
Legit
Oh,
though,
God.
legit.
Yeah.
I
It's
saw-
hilarious.
hang on, I see.
You
it.
believe in the
I see
sun? Nah, nuh-uh. That's a
Yeah.
hologram.
For real.
it.
Hit him with that shit.
I
We'll
used
never
to
talk
say
to you
salute the
again,
sun a
Moon.
lot. I used to say salute the sun a lot because I was a fucking Wii Fit trainer main in Smash Bros. I don't know why I continue to play Wii Fit
Oh,
trainer.
I need to play more Smash Bros. I need to unlock
As
more
Wii Fit
characters.
Trainer is actually good. I like playing Wii Fit.
I
Wait,
know, and
hang
it's just like
on.
someone tries to counter you by using a certain character, and you're like, no, fuck you, and just knock him into the fucking sky.
Yoga, and you just
Hang
fucking.
on, hang
Do
on,
not
hang
underestimate
on, hang
yoga.
on. I'm getting my Switch friend code for you two now because I need more people to play Smash Bros with.
Oof,
I
you think I
barely
actually
play it.
play Smash?
The last time I played Smash Bros, I never streamed it. I just played
I'm
it
not
with
streaming it. I just want someone to play it with.
Fine.
I could
Wow.
definitely share my friend code with
I
you.
mean, yeah, we can just have a chill session where we see which of us is the least sucky at Smash Bros.
Yeah,
I'm going to be the
100%.
most sucky.
No, I'm the most sucky.
Hold on.
No,
hold on,
I am.
hold on. Bio. Who the fuck do you main?
Ooh, good question.
Usually one of the Links. I also
Hey,
consider
what-
Sonic kind of like a secondary main, and then sometimes I play Luigi because I like Luigi.
Last time you played Smash Bros was on the
Yeah.
N64. Oh, hi, Pack Waifu.
I'm a Luigi
Pack
main.
Waifu, we're playing Smash
The
together.
last time you played Smash Bros was on the N64. Oh, hey, man.
We gotta play Smash Bros. I need to send you my friend code.
I
I'm getting
What other games do you guys have? Because I got a bunch. Oh yeah,
Mario
I played
Kart,
Luigi
Legend of
Mario
Zelda,
Kart.
both. I've got
Splatoon.
Mario Kart. What? Oh, I
I
want to
think
play
everybody
Splatoon.
here has
Yes.
at least tried Splatoon like once or twice.
I've
Yeah.
actually.
We gotta
So,
I
play
regularly
Splatoon.
play Splatoon. I
Only,
love that series. I suck at it, but I love it.
Me too.
on the group switch downstairs, I had Splatoon. However, ever since I used to, well, I've never been able to use the group switch because everyone in the house would use it whenever I wanted to.
Got a lot of plutonium.
Oh no, I have Mario Party Superstars. Oh shit.
So whenever,
You fool.
I always have to end up like, I never got to play any of the games, and it got to the point where I was like, fuck it, and I asked for a Switch for my 21st.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, okay, there's not a chance. I asked for it 10 days before I got the game, like before my birthday. On top of that, I also asked for Tears of the Kingdom because I wanted Tears of the Kingdom because I finished
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Fair enough.
And 21st rolls around, I found that I got my camera drone, which is something I asked for, which I was very happy with. And then finally, I got to the next, like my next gift, unwrap it, and it's a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Another thing I asked for. And then it was
Ooh.
Tears of the Kingdom. And then I got
Crazy.
and then I got to the last gift, and I'm thinking, no, it's a bit heavier than what I thought it'd be. I wasn't sure, because I thought the Switch box was like a long one, not a thick one.
Mm.
No, it's
And it was
it's
actually
thick.
a long one. It was a thick one. And I opened up, Nintendo Switch inside.
It's as thick as a bowl of oatmeal.
I haven't seen the original box for a Switch in so long.
Oh my
real.
god, me too. I got my Switch.
I can
right
see
as
the
it
box
came
from
out.
mine.
I am a
From where I am.
Nintendo. I am an absolute Nintendo nerd.
Mm.
I had to get my Switch early because I needed to play Splatoon 2 then and now. Well, it was now then, but you know, time.
Hold on, we have to count. So
Oh, that's a shame.
how many Pokemon games does everybody have combined on their Switch?
I've only got 2.
I have all
Um,
4 of them.
Oh wait, no, I have 3. Tell a lie. I have 3.
I don't have Let's Go because I don't want to play Kanto again.
Oh, if
I
you count
played
Let's Go, I have 4.
That's fair.
I
So
also
no,
have
fine.
4. And I totally get the Alexia. My god, they've gone to Kanto way too fucking much.
Yeah,
I know.
Alan's like,
I
I'm good.
played Let's Go because I thought it was interesting, and the only reason why I decided to stay was because of the legendaries. So
Yeah, I
had
mean,
a lot
I've
of
heard
tumultuous-
great things about Let's Go. It's very fun. But I was like, personally, no thanks. I'm
I
good.
mean, it's very
Alright.
cute, but they simplified the battle system so much that they kind of took a lot of the intrigue out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate the captures. I don't like the Pokemon Go capture system.
Right.
It's like, oh, throw a Pokeball and that's it. It's like,
Yeah, it's
dumb.
very
I just
different.
played a lot of Pokemon Go.
I play a lot of Pokemon Go too, but that doesn't mean
Same.
I want to play on the console.
Ow.
Mm.
You guys still play Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
Yep.
add me. I'll put my friend code on
Oh,
the Discord
no.
later.
Okay, the problem with mine is
I need
that you
blue
can't
clay, I
change
need
the
blue dye.
gender. And I made this
Aw.
before, and it's
Oh,
bullshit.
no.
I
I'm
want to be
sorry.
Nintendo. Let me change my gender.
I'm sorry about that.
Seriously,
it's
why do they have to gender lock us?
It's bullshit. Let's do a gender lock real quick. Hold on.
Gender lock.
Just
Let's
gender
see
lock.
how resistant this is.
Man,
How
that's
the
my
fu-
favorite
what?
kind of Nuzlocke. It's a gender lock.
Actually,
Oh god.
I imagine a gender lock Nuzlocke would be you can only use male Pokemon, or you can only use female Pokemon, or you can only
That'd
use
be
genderless
interesting.
Pokemon.
Ooh, that's
That'd
actually be really
interesting.
fun.
Genderless would be
That'd
physically
be
impossible.
interesting.
No, genderless isn't impossible. There are genderless Pokemon. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
very
There's
rare.
like okay, like Magnemite and all that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna
unknown.
stream that if you guys want to join in, because I might
Yeah.
actually do that.
No gender allowed.
It might be difficult to find them because depending on what region what version or what
Okay.
gen you're playing, the
have-
amount of genderless Pokemon will be varied.
Fucking mood.
That's
I can't play Pokemon Go because I don't leave the house. Mood.
So
Well, I don't either, but when you do leave the house, eventually, you'll be like, okay, I can find Pokemon.
Oh,
have
boo, it
4
has to be
options
just
on
a
the
regular
Switch if you
clay
guys wanna-
shingles.
all right,
Was that-
I have 4 options on the Switch. So we have Legends Arceus, Violet,
Yes.
Brilliant Diamond, or Shield. That's the problem.
For you could probably get away with Shield, probably the best because it has more Pokemon than.
If you're gonna do
Yeah,
a
games.
genderless Pokemon Nuzlocke, then you need to do research to find out which game gives you the earliest genderless Pokemon, so you're not just you're not
It
like
might-
stuck for several gyms without
So,
one.
The problem is that it might be Gen 1, and I don't have Let's Go Eevee anymore. I used to have
Fucked
it. I
up.
don't have it anymore.
I feel like Magnemite's
I
pretty
need
late in the
clay.
game, so I don't think that would
You
even
need help,
work.
Brave?
Oh wait, no,
I
it
need
would be
clay.
Arceus,
I
'cause
need.
There's
I
so
wanna make
many Pokemon that
shingles.
can just
You
I
need
need-
clay?
just don't have gender.
I need the clay shingles, just standard clay shingles, oak ones with blue dye. I've got the dye, I just don't have the fucking clay shingles.
Fair.
I mean, you have to make sure that a genderless Pokemon appears in the first area, because otherwise your gender lock would end very fast.
That's fair. Also, how would you Nuzlocke Legends Arceus? I don't
People
think
have done
that's
it.
physically possible.
People have done it. You definitely have to
Oh, I need to
change
play
the rules
Arceus
a lot
again.
more.
I've not
So,
fully completed
the way
Arceus, and you
that-
fucks are making me want to play it again.
It's
Same.
so good. Please
It is
The way
finish
very
that
it.
I
good.
would
So good.
Nuzlocke Legends Arceus is
My-
that each area is a Pokemon, which is a problem, because there's only 4 areas.
Well, the way some people do it is like, you know how on the map there are like different sections in each of the areas.
Oh, yeah.
And technically your Pokemon counts as like which section of that area they were caught in.
Right.
So that would be how you determine if you are in a new area or not. So
Yeah,
you
there's
can get
always a
more
way.
Pokemon than you think.
When there's a
Yeah.
will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My problem with Legends Arceus is I fully max out everything I have access to before I progress the story.
You
What?
fool.
Sarah, we need
You
to have
can't be
a
living
talk.
life like that.
Sarah, we need
The
to have a
chaos.
talk, man. We need to talk in a minute.
I mean,
mean,
that's
the way-
that's how
the
I
way-
played Silver.
The way
You
I actually
did not play Silver with a level 100 Pokemon without
No,
doing
I-
any of the fucking story.
I leveled everything up to the limit of what it could be based on the badges you had
Oh my
for my entire team before progressing.
Christ.
Sorry, if you ever do a Nuzlocke and you fail because every other Pokemon's too high level, do not come crying to me.
I mean, it
It's-
sounds like he'd have the opposite problem. He would be too overpowered.
Yeah,
But
that's
in a Nuzlocke-
true.
Brave.
There
Yeah,
are some
But it's a
rules where,
Nuzlocke,
Yes.
so
yeah, you like have to. You can't use if your Pokemon reaches a certain level before you
Thank
get a
you.
badge. You have
But
to
you don't
like.
have to play by that rule if you don't want to. That's
No,
part what's fun about
that's-
Nuzlocke.
it's
The rules are
basically-
adjustable.
basically how
True,
that
true,
works.
true.
I do not
I mean-
need this many bricks. You can stop
I mean,
now.
the
Bruh.
very first Nuzlocke, the one that started it all, didn't play by the you have to be a certain level at the gym rule.
That's because it's the very first Nuzlocke.
Yes, but that's what Nuzlocks are. You don't have to use all the Nuzlocke rules. You can
are
change.
Uber.
Them rules. That's what
I mean,
V
I
says.
I gave you
Yeah, I
one
guess
brick
I
less
guess I
than
do
24 stacks. The reason it's one brick less is because I gave you all but one of the bricks I had and then threw the last one at you because the mods let us do
You know
that.
what? That's it.
I
That's it,
noticed.
Vio. You are a goober. It's official.
I know,
Vio's
I
a
know, I
goober.
suck. I suck at video games. Okay.
I
No!
just said you
No,
were
no,
a
that's
goober.
not what that means.
I just said you were a goober. I thought it was funny.
Goofy Goober Rock.
Just-
Mm.
Yeah, Goofy Goober Rock.
It's not
We're
like
all
a
Goofy
Weenie Hut
Goofy
Junior.
Goobers.
Dwayne the. I'm
Not like a
gonna say
Weenie
what I
Hut
was
Junior
thinking.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you've.
Weenie Hut General.
Oh,
Well, why
God.
don't you come in here, Age? We already know
Why,
that
why?
you're the champion of Sea of Thieves, the captain of the crew.
Hold on. I need to ask. Would
Fuck.
y'all want to do a server with, if I can think of it, a server with Pixelmon, but like there's more add-ons obviously. So there's like Tinkers and all that. How do
I
you
think
feel about
Age was
that?
interested in doing that, but rather than wait, is Pixelmon the one?
Yeah.
The like.
It
I know
has
there's
the
a.
3D models that aren't blocky.
Oh. Yeah, Age was. I remember Age showing me a different Pokemon Minecraft
That's
mod where they kept them
Cobblemon,
blocky.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
Cobblemon. That one's a lot
Yeah.
better, I won't lie, so I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah, but I don't
Although I
think
wonder-
I've not
Cobblemon is
played that one.
finished.
Yeah.
The issue with it as well is most mods like that end up fully reworking Minecraft, so you're less playing Minecraft and you're more just playing
Yeah.
watered down like Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem with Pixelmon. Like, you could do so much more with it instead of just having it like this, so yeah, I get that.
It's just kind of a
Damn,
shame there's not like a
60 there.
Pokemon game where we can just play and just. Well, I guess Scarlet and Violet is the closest we can get, where we can just hang out in a Pokemon world, but you're limited to 4 people,
Yeah.
and you can't really do much except kind of just walk around together. It'd be really crazy if you could join into your friends' battles.
I mean, there's an online Pokemon MMO that someone's developed where you can go through all of the regions with all the Pokemon that have been released.
All
yeah,
of
we
the
can do
regions,
that.
all 9.
All-
Okay.
All of them
So
with
how
all the
would we do that?
Pokemon.
Holy
That's the
shit!
problem. How would we?
However, I've got to try and remember the name of it because it's it's not legal because of
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's a lot of places, and obviously Pokemon gets less 2D and blocky after a few gens, so That
Yeah.
seems like it'd be confusing visually.
Hey, does anybody need this purple soulfire?
I don't need it, but if you don't want it,
I don't need it, so
Okay,
come over.
so there's the Pokemon Revolution Online, which has all the basically Gen 5 looking graphics. It has Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh regions, as well as other custom regions. It's fully online, but you can also make guilds.
We could do that. I don't mind.
The map is giant and it's all online. Player versus player battles take place. There's Poke MMO, which is self-explanatory. You can build secret bases. However, it's a browser game.
That actually doesn't sound bad still,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's better options.
I mean, the benefit of the browser game is you wouldn't have to download a big thing to your computer.
Yeah, true.
So what I was debating on, and I've been saying this a lot in streams lately, so if you've been showing up, you know. So you guys have heard of Friendlock before, right?
Oh, I freaking love Friendlock.
So
Salty
I was debating on doing my own, but I was like, which generation would I use and who would want to show up?
Oh, my
That's the
biggest
main
problem with Friendlock is I don't have enough friends.
Me too, but also I have a lot of people who would be willing to do it, so you know. Yeah. It could also be like a chat lock. That'd be interesting. Like where chat, or at least a person in chat controls a Pokemon.
Oh.
You would need a
That
small
sounds
amount
horrible,
of viewers, and I am
though.
that kind of person.
It sounds terrible. It sounds both horrible and great.
Yeah. There would be multiple, and I mean multiple attempts before they could even like do anything.
But yeah, anyone else who hasn't seen Friendlock, I'll probably link the videos in Discord later because they are very funny.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a Nuzlocke, but all of your Pokemon are controlled by one of your friends. They get to choose if that Pokemon evolves, what moves they learn, and what moves they use.
Oh.
So the problem
Yes.
is, I don't have too many people who would show up on a day-to-day basis. Or, well, not really a day-to-day basis, but like at a specific time to do this. Because if Raven were to do this, which I don't think Raven would do this, but
The
if Raven
scheduling
were to at least
conflicts.
do
The
this,
time zones.
yeah, time zones.
Yep.
So I would need everybody in America, specifically America, to do it, which is a problem because there's not many people that I know that are from America. Some of them are from Germany. Some of them are from fucking Britain. It's just like a massive clusterfuck of just trying to make a singular place.
Huh.
So you know.
I'm just looking at the what they've released for Pokemon Revolution Online. So they've got events that kick in. They have seasonal events, Christmas events, summer events, all sorts of things. And I think, hang on. So it is a downloaded one. So, oh my god, it's just a massive. So, oh, there's even custom events that they release. How many Pokemon is in Pokemon Revolution, though?
If you're counting every single one up to Scarlet and Violet, about 1,000 something.
I'm
not
oh,
counting,
7
like, every single
generations
Pokemon.
of Pokemon.
Oh, okay, so that's like up to 800.
Yeah, around there.
So,
That is so many fucking Pokemon.
so who wants to help me fill out the national decks?
Do you mean
That's the
international
thing.
decks?
Yeah,
You
the
would be
international
able to
decks.
go by region with your friends, actually on a Pokemon journey, because I think they even have camping and.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Would y'all want to try that, actually? It does sound kind of fun. I need to make sure that's not region locked for Americans.
So
because
they've got-
America's a big thing.
They've got
Ah!
Gen 1 to Gen 8. They're working on getting Generation 8 in.
Nate, how dare you?
Oh my god. How
Uh,
dare you tell me about this? I'm getting a fucking Aeron. You are not stopping me. I'm getting an Aeron.
not if I
Isn't
get one
Aeron
first.
Gen 3?
Not if I
God,
get
some
one
of these
first.
stuff I'm seeing.
So apparently my entire steel refinery's quantum storage is full of slag.
My problem is
When
most
the
Pokemon's on it, you
hell?
have the main
Why?
starters. So which
A
was a Pokemon that you choose what Pokemon you start with out
100,000
of all
blocks
available
of
places.
slag.
Oh, I know you
Sora,
choose
Sora.
Cypher Easy Age. You love that
Hi.
Pokemon.
How the fuck do you have something that's full in your massive storage containers?
Easily,
You have
it's
like
Saradamon.
15!
I mean, do you realize how many times he had to expand his storage because he keeps filling up?
I mean,
Sora,
This
My
hyperdense thing
man.
only holds 128,000 blocks. This was meant as a buffer.
oh,
I would just never
okay.
understand why you just chuck it. Just chuck it. You don't need it.
No, because I
No,
can turn
no,
the
it's
slag
like-
into.
Alexia,
I can
Alexia,
turn
you're
it
a
into
wasteful
things.
person.
Me.
So
You're not
you're
using
lying.
it.
With, okay, Alexia. The problem with Sara getting rid of all that is that his mindset, I at least think, is basically
Just in
keep this
case.
until you need it. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
So
I mean, you
it's
don't know. You
he's
might
not
need
gonna
it,
get
you
rid
might
of
want
anything
it.
anytime soon.
Well, the slag, I can use the slag along with bitumen from the oil refinery to make asphalt.
So,
And
the
I'm
way-
going to need a lot of it for the area I'm building.
by the way, Sara,
no,
So I'm going to pave
make
over the Arctic.
coal
Yeah.
into coal blocks, so it's much easier to store. I'm telling
make
you
an
this
autocraft,
because you
though.
have a lot of it.
Is it not going into the coal storage?
Do you not have a thing that makes it into fucking
I do.
coal blocks? Okay, well then
Is it not working?
I think it is. I haven't
Where-
checked.
Where's the
but
coal?
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
I have a
you-
coal block storage. It is,
Are
yeah.
you guessing that he has too much coal, or are you guessing that he isn't
So,
compressing the coal?
That was just a better way of me trying to say to do storage. Because making things into blocks is a lot easier than just having them around.
You saw my
That's what
mass
I'm trying to
storage
say.
black hole storage, right?
I know, but I didn't check it.
Each
That's the problem. I didn't
So
look
you
in it.
just accused him without checking
I
the
have-
facts?
Yes!
this black hole right here has 130 stacks of coal blocks in it. The reason it's so
Okay, well,
low
then
is
that's fair.
because my coal is being mass pumped into a steel refinery.
Okay, well then that's fair. I should have
Do not
asked.
judge the
Damn it.
Saradamon, for he has bigger plans than anyone realized.
Oh no, one of my friends is playing League of Legends.
I mean,
That
is there
poor
anyone
soul.
here that hasn't seen the Font of Power?
Nope.
Don't know what that is.
It is my new refinery project.
The,
Ah.
the
Swear to God.
giant. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I
You
think I
have.
even saw
You
Raven
have.
fall into a hole near it.
Yes,
Yes!
I fucking despise that. The
Oh,
one
yeah.
fucking hole
Hold
for
on, I gotta go
country
charge my phone.
miles,
Give me a minute.
and I fall in it. I have a clip of it on my fucking TikTok.
It was so good. But yeah, no. So Alexia, if you can choose if you want to TP to me or if you want to just look at my stream.
I will TP to you.
Okay.
I can see it firsthand.
Mhm.
I'm just waiting for the stupid goblin trader to
Oh.
renew its
I
trade.
know.
It'll. Holy shit! Where are we?
So this is the Font of Power. I specifically, because it's such large scale, I made the joke that we're running at 40k scale now. So I started building this at 40k.
Dude, I zoomed out and I can't even find spawn.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna want to take this teleporter to get back to my platform and then teleport from there. It'll be faster than trying to drag the map.
So,
It is.
What the
Sara,
fuck?
what you're
How did
trying
you
to tell
get
me
here?
is that if I go over to your
Walking.
place, I go over to that, my game will immediately crash. Or crash?
Maybe.
Lag, die.
Alexia, have you not seen how fast Sara can move?
Oh, I guess you're right. I did.
I mean-
I did forget.
I mean,
I did forget.
this is my ground speed.
That's unnecessary.
What's unnecessary
Jump
is
height.
Oh
this
yes,
is my
his
this is
jump
my
height. I've seen his jump
this is
height.
my flight
yes.
speed.
Oh my fuck,
Man can
Wait.
get from his platform to my building.
dude! Our coordinates
faster
are
than I can
ridiculous.
TP.
Yeah,
I didn't know the world could go this big.
Oh yeah, I can.
Also, this is off topic, but Raven, please send the link to the Pokemon thing.
Where do
'Cause
bad
I need
rainbows
to-
go?
I'm not gonna be able to just find it.
To gay baby jail. Duh.
Go to
Yeah,
gay
I'll-
baby jail now.
Yeah, I'll pop it
Yeah,
in
so-
general.
Alexa,
What's going on
each-
here, Sarah? What's going on?
So come up over here.
here?
Don't touch any of the power lines.
I remember
Okay.
seeing some
It
of that
will
place
kill
before
you.
you started
Trust me,
getting the
don't
giant
touch 'em.
towers up.
Don't
So
touch him, trust me.
this tank is full of, through Tinker's construct, melted down silver.
I can see that. Ooh.
There's about 11,000 blocks.
It's not an actual liquid. Do not get in it.
Yeah, no, you'll just drop through it. So here's the thing. Those pumps that I used to drain the Guardian area for you, remember how I had to break it down into smaller sections to pump it out?
Yes.
The reason for that is if there's more than 10,000 blocks of liquid, it counts as infinite and doesn't pull anything from it. Well, it pulls infinitely from it without destroying any blocks.
Oh my fucking god.
So by filling this with 11,000 blocks of liquid, it is now an infinite source of silver that is endlessly pumping silver.
And you
Dear
need this
God.
why?
Out into this. Well, because the tanks are made of silver and lead.
Huh.
Yep.
So I need the tank full of silver in order to build the tank that's full of silver. And
What?
Also, you Drake, that's a terrible joke. How
same
dare.
on the other end over there.
This
That
is
one's
in the
full of
chat?
lead. But after that, each one of these is going to be filled with a different metal melted down, because this will be a lower lag, infinitely scalable solution. To just infinite resources of every metal without having to have my mine running.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
once it's set up, as you can see here, it is almost entirely powered by wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saradamon is just fucking terrifying.
Yep.
Sora
Yeah.
is the definition of, oh god, I do not want to fuck with you.
I literally, my brain is too small for this.
He's the counterpart of Drake, where he has mastered machinery and science rather
I
than
also
magic.
think that Sora fighting Drake would be probably one of the most like intense fights ever.
Well,
Drake would still win.
the
that's-
problem
that's-
is, Drake will almost definitely win.
Yeah.
I think they have fought before, and Drake was probably the winner.
We didn't fight, but we kind of contemplated how it would go. The thing is, my armor turns off damage.
For like
Use
5
Drake
seconds.
has an artifact that makes his crits ignore armor.
Right.
So if
Are
he
you-
crits me, he can hurt me.
Are you building over there too?
My
Oh,
goodness Christ.
further over here,
Oh god.
all the way over here is my tier 5 blood altar.
My head hurts.
Thanks to Raven, that was made.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
right,
no,
right.
no,
The blood magic.
So I wanted to get just a voiding rune from Raven to help deleting fluids I didn't need from these tanks.
And he deleted
but-
my fucking Master Blood Orb.
But Raven had given the runes that I had to Pandroid when Pandroid joined, which makes sense. So Raven said he'd make me another one if I had just went through the tedium of making the slate for it. So I went over to his altar, took out his blood orb, and then the game just, instead of putting it in my inventory, deleted it. And his blood orb had a considerable amount of blood in it. And
it was maxed out. It was at 1 million.
yeah, which is
Right.
the max blood for this version of the mod. Newer ones have the magician orb that goes to 16 million.
The magician one is not what you're thinking of. We have the magician blood orb. The magician
Oh,
blood orb is lower tier below.
Then what's the
Master.
other one?
The master orb, which is what you deleted.
No, there's a newer one than master and newer versions of it that goes to 16 mil. I could have sworn it was called
Trick
magician.
says, I almost one-shot Sorrow of cooked meat.
Fine.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah,
boom, that's
he
your
did.
God.
Because I hit him with a missile, and he amped up the meat slap with the damage reflection from the missile.
Oh God.
Why
yes,
is your teleporter in the worst place imaginable?
because I didn't want anyone accidentally coming here unless I told them to come here.
Oh, okay. Jesus fuck. I'm just like, where am I?
It's just like, oh yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, so it just deleted his blood orb, and without changing some things about his altar, I couldn't make another one of the orbs for him because it, as fast as it ran, it drained too quickly to make an orb of that capacity. So I just,
Without doing what I did, which is chug a bunch of golden apples and then just keep sacrificing yourself.
yeah. So what I did instead is I came out here and started the mod from the beginning and fully built up to endgame to make that orb for him in like an afternoon.
Oh my God.
I cheesed it, basically.
My
I
day
cheesed
be
myself
so
to the
fine,
ending.
and then boom, game.
Yeah, you cheesed yourself to the ending. Mine,
Sorry to hear that, Moon.
what's up, Moon?
My
Her
entire
game
fucking game crashed.
Oh,
So my
Yeah.
game crashed right as I walked out of the place where all the storage is. And now my computer's
Oh.
lagging like crazy, so that's fun.
Of course.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's almost back to normal, but that's annoying.
I think that is just spawn lag from loading in that quickly because it doesn't have a loading screen when you use the
Oh
teleporter.
God! Oh God!
You okay?
Your last game reached 108 FPS.
No.
What?
Holy shit, my computer is chugging.
Minecraft
There's
doesn't.
Why?
Minecraft doesn't reach that FPS though.
No, it doesn't.
108, yeah, it does.
That's the problem.
Does it?
Oh, and
Also,
there's-
this is not normal Minecraft, Sarah. I don't know what you're expecting.
That's fair.
I mean, that's part of the reason that she has so much trouble in spawn is her computer can't really handle this.
yeah.
I have to turn down my render distance by like 5 times by this point. I will not be able to play the game.
But yeah, so a standard blood altar has 10,000 blood capacity, and it takes 80,000 blood to make that orb. So I just made a tier 5 altar that holds 80,000. Made a new orb and left it next to Rave's altar for him to start anew with it. Though,
It was filled within 20 minutes.
yeah, if we do ever have an issue with that again, though, I can do something to help.
Goddamn, Sarah, it's almost like you have too little money, me boy.
Who wants to give their opinion currently on the 2 new homes that I've put up?
I
I
can
will
give-
not be able to join the fucking game back.
I'm just
super close to your house, so.
It worked, yes.
as soon as this goblin lets me fucking trade for efficiency 6. Renew your trade, goblin.
I'm going to quickly check the radiation at the reactor, then I'll be over there to see the new house.
Oh my goodness! Yes, the stripped oak.
Ooh,
With
it's
the
down
blue.
Oh,
down to
I've
4
seen it.
C there.
I've seen this before.
Wait,
Hold
let me get on this roof so I can view it better. Ah! Raven, I love the colors. Yes.
I'm also working on a walkway between the 2 homes.
Ooh,
As well.
that has an incredible contrast to it.
Yes, I love it. I love the added blue to the... You should add more blue, man! More blue!
It's
More
like It's like just off from a desaturated blue and gold.
Yeah,
Where's my... There they are.
I'm loving it.
It's a good look.
blue until he explodes.
Do you need more blue?
Yeah, I do. I've run out of blue dye. It's light blue dye as well.
Light blue
You
dye,
beat me to the
understood.
dreadlocks.
Yeah, I'm just posting all the seasons.
Well,
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic, Raven.
currently he's working on season 3.
Yeah, no, season 3 is already complete. The streams are, the rest aren't. So.
Well, you know, he's gotta eventually edit them. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I just don't know. I think I'm fucking dying. Like.
Oh, mm-hmm.
You should try
don't.
not to do that.
Yeah, just don't.
So the problem is that right now I have virtually no air conditioning, thick sweatpants, and a sweatshirt on right now.
Why?
See, that's why I'm currently shirtless, because it's too bloody hot.
Oh my.
So why? Okay, the reason why is because damn, it was cold this morning, and then all of a sudden, massive heat stroke.
Never let that
Let's
morning.
change your clothes.
Never let the
No.
morning coolness fool you.
No, I like having these kinds of clothes on. That's
You're
why.
a liar,
That's why
you're
everybody says I'm
suffocating.
stubborn. I get it now.
Suffering
Please,
for the sake of
for,
fashion.
for the sake of the well-being.
I am probably going to change my shirt actually.
Yes, please. I am begging you. Take care of
I'm not
yourself.
gonna
You
do it.
know.
I'm not gonna do it yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's kind of cold in my room, but that's it.
You just said you were suffering from the heat. How is it cold?
Okay, so I turned
What
on
is
my
the
fan
truth,
like
Moon?
5 minutes ago.
What is the
That's
truth?
why. That's why. I also sound like a fucking deranged maniac half the time when I talk.
How is that different to what you're normally like?
Fair point.
Exactly.
Okay, so just got to do the pathway, put in the floorings, and fill in the windows, and put in any stands that will hold up the overhanging points.
If anyone has extra dolomite, the block dolomite, let me know. I would love to have it.
I have a little bit. I might have more in my deep storage actually. One sec.
Yeah, if you could check. The more I need so many for my own build, and I'm using it also here at the Prismarine farm.
Let's see. What did I store that under? Oh, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7.
700?
Yeah, no, right?
7,000.
I've got 9.5 stacks of it right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Are you at your house or are you at
No,
the
I'm at
farm?
the. You can TP to me. I'm at the.
Oh, I'll be
Prismarine.
there faster than I could open the map.
You're
and
so
teleport there.
correct. Zoopity zop zip.
Oh,
There he is.
I overshot.
I mean,
Overshooting.
how are you
Jesus
not
Christ.
fast at typing the commands?
I don't. Yeah.
You can autofill the names. It's pretty simple.
There you are. I'm at
You-
the. I'm at the very bottom. You can see the where the white is. I'm all the way at the bottom. Ow! Ow!
Hello. Let's make sure my magnet's turned off.
You wouldn't want to pick it back up again.
Yes. Also, can you mine specifically for these,
Specifically
or
for
is it
dolomite.
random every time?
Um,
Okay, that's-
my drills only bring up ore. They don't bring up.
Ah.
Oh, interesting. If you cook diorite, you make dolomite.
Cook? Cook what? How?
If
How
you smelt
cook?
it.
Yeah.
Like a regular? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I've been tossing out my diorite this whole time.
Oh, so it turns out
What's
tossing
that?
away your blocks was
Throwing
dumb.
away blocks?
I'm gonna fight you, Vio.
Who,
You made a
Do it.
mistake throwing out your blocks, huh? Huh?
who throws away
Vio's
blocks?
fighting me. Vio's yelling at me.
Fight! Fight!
I mean, I already won.
Okay, I didn't know that. I could have been mining dolomite
you should
this whole.
throw things
I mean,
away.
diorite this whole
You never
time.
know when you might need it. That turns
Listen,
out I was right.
it's a basic
Okay.
block.
I was right.
Don't worry, I have a double chest of diorite now cooking.
Okay, thank you.
Saradamon,
Hi.
We gotta cook!
you know what time it is.
Is it too... It is. Alright, let me get this all going. So, Alexia, on my storage platform,
I'm just gonna put my cup down because I'm just finished my tea.
the
I'll be right back.
smeltery
Wait, 5 minutes.
outputs chest.
Okay.
It is not labeled. It is not the crate that the glowstone is coming out of. It is the one immediately next to that.
Let me see your stream. Okay.
So it is this
Got it.
one right here.
Perfect. Right next, close to the portal.
Yep, so that is cooking a whole bunch of stuff, but that is cooking out dolomite for you
Yes!
right now. So you can teleport back here, and I have a bunch of diorite in the works.
Yes.
And I will make
appreciate
sure
you
that
so
it is
much,
topped
friend.
off.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful block, this block. It's nice and white, marbly, without getting the marble.
It is.
Cheaper.
Okay, so
Also,
you're looking for
you
dolomite,
have-
and dolomite can be made by smelting diorite.
Yes.
And diorite can apparently, you can put like almost any stone block in the alchemy table and get more diorite.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that,
Mhm.
too.
So,
but it's
great
also
use for all that
such...
cobblestone and stone we have.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
it's
stone!
It's also such an incredible pain at the same time, though, to have to use the alchemy table with stone, where you're just like, oh, let's spend 4 hours scrolling through to find it to change one stack over.
Yeah.
I mean, diorite should be one of the first, since it's a vanilla block.
No, it doesn't. It's not organized by vanilla. It's organized by alphabetical.
Oh, okay, it's D in the
Yeah,
list.
so it should still be near the top.
Is
I
this-
imagine.
Oh, we don't
easy,
have
yeah.
the version.
Easy enough.
Yeah, said we don't have the version of it. There is a version of Create where the pillars merge their appearances, so you can end up with just really neat contrasts between them. But yeah, that is all cooking for you.
Hell yes.
I'm going to check one more time on the reactor.
My smart friends are so smart.
My smart friends are gonna kill me.
My fucking plans for the evening
Have
have
done.
just been thrown in the fucking air.
What
Oh?
happened?
I'm still good for the stream. Just, I'll text it to you, Saradamon.
Okay.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sorry that had to happen. It sucks, man.
Mm.
Uh,
Alright.
Vio, what are you doing in the...
I'm gonna hop off
Nether right
Minecraft
now.
then, now that we're ready to switch over.
I have
Alright.
my
Let's
goblin
swap to our
traders
private
in
call.
the nether, and I am waiting for one of them to renew a trade so I can get better efficiency.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
And I'm going
Bye,
to
Raven.
just
Bye,
take
Sarah.
a quick
Have fun.
bathroom
Take care.
break. Have a good one, everyone.
You too.
See ya.
You too. Bye. They're gonna cause so much chaos.
Fucking kill me.
I love.
tomorrow will be different because tomorrow
is
They-
another day.
tomorrow is another day, and not only that, tomorrow they will be out of the house for the day. So,
Nice.
all right. So this was back when I had the old ship still. I hadn't brought it back in.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go do that. Your ship is out right now because I believe you were test driving it.
Yep. Let me try joining you.
Oh, would help as well if I changed all of the OBS stuff.
Can you invite me? It is not giving me. It is not showing you up in the friends game list.
I'm a moron. I booted it up in the fucking single
In
player.
single player.
I'm
well
a moron.
done.
Yes, I'm special.
And because safety first, hard hats on. I have renamed my stream to OSHA Authorized Rescue.
Oh, I've set mine to be it's time to over-engineer on the high seas, but I'm changing it. What did you put it? OSHA.
OSHA Authorized Rescue.
Okay. Done. Oh, it put it back to Minecraft. Hang on.
Yeah, fix that. You're not playing Minecraft anymore.
There we go. Okay, that's done. I didn't add the hard hats on, sadly, because I was a moron, and I didn't put it on. Okay, so 2121. Fitting. It's loading up. Actually, let me DM.
Did you load it up with the what's it called mod enabled?
It's a save. It loads with just the what was
Okay.
on the save.
Okay, just making sure because what it showed is disconnected. It shows a cactus and a gun as the icons for it.
That's odd. Yeah, there's no oh, there's safe zones, meaning that yes, it has loaded with the. Oh wait, no, safe zones are for the ocean stuff. The storms. We should be fine. All right, I'm gonna drag my ship back in, sell it,
Yep.
and get my actual one. Then we can go rescue those scientists. And while we're driving, I can give a down low of what I put in the vehicle.
Sounds good.
Just casually Tokyo drifting my vehicle. Don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that light is more pink than anything, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you
Not
have to
what?
do the dark red if you're turning a light red.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it comes out like a like a magenta almost thing.
Okay, so I can instead load Rescue 4. So this vessel is fully fitted out. It's got everything it needs. I'm spawning it in.
Nice. You will need to reauthorize me to use the workbench.
Yeah. You've been authorized.
There we go.
So, some of you may know, it sits a lot more calmly in the water, even in the slightly higher tide that's rolling in, and it's a lot more balanced. It doesn't toss from side to side. So it's got the throttle, it's got everything built in, all of the safety parameters are in check. It's got a proper fuel dial,
It does.
so we are ready to engage. The engine is a-going. Let us go rescue some scientists, motherfucker.
Yep. Bring the map out
I've
to
got
get myself a waypoint.
Yeah, we got a basic heading to follow. It doesn't matter if I set off a bit earlier because you will always beat me there.
Mm-hmm.
So, observatory is on fire. We need to adjust our heading to the left, or rather, goddammit, port.
Port.
calmly traveling the very foggy seas.
Incredibly foggy, yeah. And of course, I have a searchlight as well if we need it.
Yep, which will be very good. The
Mhm.
navigational lights are bright enough to be spotted. I used the darker colors on this one, so that works. Fucking hell. So,
Incredibly
in reality,
foggy.
yeah, it's incredibly foggy, which is probably not great. But I'd also like to point out that while the smoke from the exhaust is spilling onto the ship, in reality it would not act like that. That's just the game's way of treating it.
Yeah.
So, what's the record on the... Nora, you really can't see shit. What's the record on this? It's got a fire, I know that much. We don't know how many scientists there are. The laboratory cannot...
Yeah, all we know is the laboratory building caught fire, they can't put it out, and there's many scientists still inside.
So here's the deal I think what we should do is prioritize the fire and getting the, well, a count of how many there are.
Mm.
Considering how long it was last time before, like, well, we could still get there and do stuff. We should be able to make it there before any casualties.
Then again, it is 5 kilometers, which is the furthest by far we've ever traveled.
Yes, however, we have new ships to counter that distance.
Mm-hmm.
Though the fog does seem to put a damper on our abilities.
Yeah.
I'm going at full ahead, so with any
As am
luck...
I.
Yeah. I'm already dropping down in my fuel to nearly down to 990. But we still got quite a distance to go. Their observatory building caught
I've still
fire
got
and
a
I
fair
can't
amount.
extinguish it. So, here's the thing. It was just the observatory building.
Yeah.
If the AI is smart, which let's be honest, they're not, they would no longer be in the observatory building if they can get away from it.
It noted that there were many scientists still inside.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
The many stars still inside the building, right? Okay. Hopefully the fog clears up while we travel.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't spot you. You're very far behind.
I can see you. Let me turn on
I
my
can't
searchlight, see if you can see that.
I can see you now. Good to know that my lights are working, though.
I can't see your lights from here. I can see mainly your exhaust. As a
Fucking
darker
typical.
shadow.
Oh well, the navigational lights are meant to be beneficial, so they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're about the same speed right now, actually.
Yeah, I did up the engine's power simply due to the fact that I knew this was a larger thing. And not only that, but I'm running on 2 engines, you're running on the singular.
Yeah.
So I need to adjust my heading slightly to the... Oh, shit, I got out. Good thing that's not an issue on this vessel.
Yeah.
You can just
Oh
see
no,
you
I am
skimming along.
I am catching up with you a little bit.
Yeah. You're gonna get a little bit buggered if we hit rougher seas, I will admit, though.
We'll see.
It's
It is
so
throwing me
buoyant.
left. It is throwing me left to right a little bit.
Yeah, meanwhile mine is just sort of cutting through the waves.
Yeah.
But that's because I've got so much weight behind me.
Whereas mine, I am almost certain that mine will always self-right because of the shape of it.
Yeah. Okay, I need to really adjust to the right. While I don't get fucking rocked back and forward, it does still push my vessel.
Yeah, same. That's what's happening to me. Is I keep listing to the right because of it.
Alright,
We're
I'm
a third of the way
cutting through
there.
waves. Yeah, I'm still good on fuel. I haven't even dipped below 1,000 yet.
I'm under 1,000, but my max is under 1,000 as well. So
You set your fuel limit to be under 1,000?
the amount of tanks I have in this, it doesn't hold 1,000. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it holds like 760, and I'm at 720. I have plenty.
Yeah, mine. I've only lost maybe 80, 90 fuel doing this trip. Oh, we're hitting deeper waters. The waves are kicking in.
Yep.
A damn good thing my vessel can take it.
And mine
It
will
was a good.
right itself if it has any issues.
Yeah, it was a good idea for me to put in that third keel under the waves because
Oh yeah.
as I'm going across these slightly heavier waves, oh, got air. These larger waves.
Oh, is
the
it pulling
weight
your
of it-
keel out?
It pulls the weighted keel downwards when it goes across.
Hmm.
So what happens is, as I'm going along, when the waves hit, my front lifts, but the weight of the keel drags it back down.
Hmm.
Alright, we're still going proper. There's lights across on the horizon to our port, but that's due to a hospital ship in the area, I believe.
I do not. I see a hospital ship. Yeah, to the port. Never mind. Yeah, to port. I see lights to starboard as well, but I think that's the moon reflecting through the fog.
Yeah, that's the moon. We're hitting a rather dense storm. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Mine's just fucking taking this and going, got any more? As we found out during testing as well, if my vessel is in deep waters and a tsunami alert is sent out, my ship is capable of riding the tsunami safely.
Yeah, I imagine mine will as well.
Yeah, I don't see why yours would.
Given my issue is being too buoyant.
Too buoyant.
Not displacing enough water.
Yeah. Mine, however, just fucking takes it all and just keeps at the same level. Which is great for a rescue ship.
Hmm.
And to be fair, what most people think when it comes to rescue ships is you expect them to be quick, but that's not typically the case. Most of the time, if a vessel out in the water sends out an SOS, they don't typically get rescued for hours.
Yeah.
Simply due to the fact that traveling through water is incredibly difficult. I mean, for God's sakes, the Titanic, one of the biggest naval tragedies, of course, their sister ship didn't get, like, the rescue ship, their sister ship, I think it was the sister ship, didn't make it to their destination for goodness, like, I think it was like 6 hours, was it? It was several hours. I can just see your fucking fog light.
The searchlight moving through.
Yeah, like, the whole thing is, like, rescue on the ocean has always been difficult to pull off timely. I can see lights in the distance, which I believe to be the lab.
I cannot make out any
Yep,
lights in that
that's the
direction
lab.
yet. But I assume I will soon.
I'm on a direct heading for it.
Alright,
Riding
that,
the wave.
that or my waypoint is blocking me from seeing it.
Probably the waypoint. How am I doing on fuel? I haven't even used half a tank. I haven't even
Oh,
used a third yet.
I can very faintly start making out lights. I think I might also be creating enough light pollution in my area to not see in the distance.
Yeah.
Like, let's see if
can
I turn
see you
that
in the
off.
distance. Yeah, we've hit pretty bad waves. Luckily, we got rope anchors, so we'll be able to hold ourselves down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think your vessel will be okay to carry passengers in this weather? At least on the inside, I know you'll be fine.
On the inside, it'll definitely be fine, yeah. On the outside,
mine-
I could just take it slow,
Yeah.
if needed.
Because I remember the first iteration of your vessel was really shit when it came to having people on the sides. Because every time you'd step on the side to load someone in, it would tilt.
Oh yeah, no, this will not tilt like that.
Good.
The biggest thing would just be making sure that if we need to overflow anyone to the outer seats, that they can hold on.
Yeah. I
And
think the
they'll be
next,
buckled in.
the next larger vessel I build will probably be mid-engined to help with the weight.
Have we unlocked mid-engine?
Mid-engine is just putting an engine in the middle, my guy.
Oh, I thought you meant mid-tier engine, a medium engine.
No, mid-engine as in the engine is in the middle of the ship, which is
Hmm.
typically where you would put it. If you weren't able to counteract the weight in the front, you'd put it in the middle.
Hmm. Oh, good. Then I
You're
had the engine on the nightmare ship in the right place.
I hate the fact that you are technically correct. Okay, from the looks of it, there's an island blocking our way to the rescue. Yeah, there's an island one. So there should be a place to port up. That way we can attach our ropes, stay locked in, and then we can maneuver, take out the fire, and then check on scientists and get them to our hospital.
Yep.
This is the observatory building, probably the tallest one on the island.
I think now that we're in heavier waves, just me having to constantly course correct is making you faster.
Yeah, my vessel is just taking these waves like a champ. The extra weight on board is great.
Hmm.
It's all legal too, like, the keel is over half the length of the actual ship. 3 casualties. Oh, that fire I can see through the window. I don't see a place to port up straight away. Bingo, there is a dock straight off the side where I am at.
Alright. I still have eyes on you, so I'm approaching.
I'm going to get my rope first, just so I can ensure that I don't fall away. Rope. Okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this is a pain with the ladder. I'll have to add another one. Okay, I've got my rope. I'm going to maneuver myself closer to actually, you know.
Yep.
The issue is just...
Let's turn the searchlight back on to get a bit more visibility once I get close.
Ooh, okay, that'll do. Ah! I got glitched. I got glitched out. I had to back up. Okay. Attach rope. Attach rope. Okay, I'm docked in. I'm grabbing a fire extinguisher. I would like to point out that the listing that is being caused by my ship attaching isn't due to anything in-game. Oh, well, it is an in-game glitch. It's not a fault of the ship.
Okay.
the engine isn't 100%. Fucking Nora!
Is it the flames? Because I can see some flames from here.
Oh yeah, the flames in here. Fucking Nora.
Fire
Okay.
extinguished. Well done.
That was a massive fucking fire. Okay, none of the scientists seem to be hurt. There was 2 inside. And 1 outside. Who, yeah, he used up the last of his fire extinguisher. Okay. I can't carry them because I'm carrying a fire extinguisher. I'm going to go put mine back. But yeah. You saw the fire through the window, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It was able to be done with barely any usage of my fire extinguisher. That's the thing.
Nice.
So there was just 3, but the fact that, like, we didn't know how many there were, so us bringing 2 ships was a good call.
Yeah.
Alright. You gonna take 1 or 2?
I can take however many we need to.
Take 1. None of them are injured. So, none of them are actually, needing of medical care straight away. They're not hurt enough that, you know, you'd need to get them to a hospital straight away.
Right.
I've lured out 2, so I've got 1 on my back. There's 2 behind on the actual, you know, pier, pretty much.
Yep.
So, I need to test something. Can you actually lay them? Yeah, you can place them in a bed. So I'm able to carry 6 people with me now. So I've increased my carrying capacity by 2 and my responsiveness by 2. By a ton. You're gonna swim over to rope your up.
Well, that's the thing. I connected it, and then it disconnected it when I got close.
It might be that you just don't have the length and the waves are too fierce for your ship. There's one person left. That's fine, that's fine. Hang on.
All
There
right,
you go.
I tie it off.
Yeah, I've just turned a light on for them inside my med bay. Alright, they are now in a sealed environment and are no longer at risk.
All right. And you already looked inside to make sure there wasn't a loot crate anywhere?
No, I did not. I was a bit too busy rescuing people.
Oh, there's another person inside.
Is that?
Mhm.
Can you carry them? Wait.
They're just following me.
That's odd. There was only 3 casualties. Are they?
Oh, there's a scientist that you can't interact with.
Oh, he's okay then. He was the one who got out and tried to fight the fire. That one was one left behind.
Hmm.
Hang on, and they are perfectly healthy, so you don't have to worry
they
about
are.
healing them on the way. So you can take them.
Yep.
We've got plenty of fuel in the tank, so we can basically have our pick of a hospital.
There, I can see a hospital ship
bed
directly on the way back.
Yep. So we might as well take our way. I'm just reversing out. That's the issue. Reverse doesn't have a speed limit. Alright, I'm on my way.
Yep. Just
I can see the lights of
untying-
it.
Yeah. Just gotta untie my ship.
Yep. It's dead ahead. God, this thing is fucking beauty. I didn't like the snubbiness of it at first, but now that I've seen it in action and I've put in the proper like equipment needed and the keel, I realize how big it is in comparison to where we started,
Hmm.
and just how much more effective it is. Like, I mean, you saw, compared to yours in rough water, this thing just fucking goes.
Yeah.
Of course, the bigger the vessel, the less you have to worry about rough seas.
Hmm.
Of course, you can't be a moron because, you know.
Hey,
rough seas are
Monty.
still
How's it going?
difficult. Hello.
And Monty, we already had, to our understanding, all of the survivors accounted for. Of course, Raven missed one, so me searching for anything damaged inside did, in fact, save another person.
Yep, we did good. It said 3 casualties, and I saw someone out front who you could see the health bar off, so I immediately thought, oh, they're another survivor. But there was one person left. Luckily for us, they weren't hurt. So, and even if they were, we have a defibrillator as well as medical kits, so we are actually able to fully service any harm or injury.
And both of us have first aid beds as well.
And oxygen.
Yep.
We are basically mobile hospitals, or rather first aid, to be fair.
We're mobile triage.
Yeah. Yours will fucking outpace mine like hell in calm waters, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And in calm waters, I can hold 8 more people.
Yeah.
We're Uber drivers, yeah. Exactly. How you doing, Monty?
Hope you're doing alright, bud.
How's the pink demon today?
God, like, as shitty as it looks, I love this boat. To be fair, it doesn't even look that shitty. I do need I wish I could have curved the bow more, but I have to take what I could get with what we've used.
Yeah. Direction.
Plus, it's more of a knife blade that displaces the water and stops the worst of the waves. If it was curved more, the waves would just sort of go around it, which would be nice. But the thing is, with a knife blade as well, a sort of knife blade design, the worst of the waves are more aggressively apart, so I can just plow through.
Oh, Steam recommended the game to you yesterday, Monty? Yeah, we can go over stuff
It
with
is a
it.
brilliant game.
Yeah, it is.
Found a hospital ship. I'm just getting my heading now.
Yep, sounds good.
Just slowing down enough that I don't ram into the damn thing.
You're gonna need a hospital ship when I'm done.
I love the fact that I can now change my throttle. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, drop the throttle again. Navigate to the side. Navigate to the side, please. Okay, I forget. I'm only using the one rudder now. Luckily for me, one is all you need. At this size. Eventually we're going to build to the size of these hospital ships. And then we'll need something bigger.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, let me get my rope out.
But if we're
It's
building to
probably-
that size, we'll want them to be able to deploy a smaller, faster thing as well.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we'll always be using something like this.
Unless we make something that size that is just absurdly fast, because we can just pack so many engines into it.
Alright. I am docked in with the hospital ship.
Alright, I am closing in on you.
And we are able to... Yeah, I see you. You took your time!
Yep.
Yeah. To be fair, we're lucky. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, I'm adding another ladder to the top of this, because this is getting to the point where it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There we go. Shit. Fell in the water.
Don't do that.
I tried not to. 2,000 buckaroos per casualty that is alive and well. We found out you only get 1,000 if you're bringing in an incapacitated one.
Yeah, if someone's not doing well, you don't get as much.
God damn it! That's the third time I fell. Fucking turn your searchlight off. I get blinded whenever you navigate it near my eyes. Casualty rescued. Oh, and even if you rescue them, if you accidentally maneuver them off the boat, it will say rescued survivor. You know, eventually we're going to get a helicopter and actually be able to land on these helipads.
On the helipad, yeah.
You going to be able to make it on top?
Yeah.
Using my boat as a bridge.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, and okay, so now if we take a look, how much cash do we have? Okay, let me put the rope away. How much cash is in our stash? Damn it! Damn it!
We have
I'm adding
24K.
Okay, we're good. we could even, if we can find a cheap enough place, we could probably buy another dock.
Yeah.
The issue
maybe.
is finding one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all those safe zones.
Okay. Shall we head home?
We shall.
If need be, we are actually capable of sleeping in my vessel.
And mine.
I wouldn't want to sleep in yours, not gonna lie.
Name one thing wrong with mine.
We get hit by a storm, we're suddenly upside down when we were trying to sleep. Oh, there is actually a property that we could go take a look at real quick. That's 10,000, right on the heading I'm at.
Oh yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah, we might as well go take a look. We've got enough diesel to last us up in there.
Yeah. I'm more drifting than turning when I go full turn.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You're in a fucking tiny little thing. I'm at least in a big beefy boat. Well, big.
Yeah.
I'm able to carve through waves. You just sort of bounce. Yeah, we've got more than enough cash. Oh, we have research points. Let's put something on.
Oh yeah, we have 11 points.
May I suggest large boats?
Yeah, no, that's what we were discussing last time as well.
Oh yeah, no, large boats. And then when we get to the other location, we can take a fleet. Yeah, we know you're leaving.
Thank you, medical ship. Alright.
We're doing your job. You should start catching up on me now because we're in calmer waters.
Yeah.
I see your navigational lights.
Yeah. Relays, custom door.
The best thing about it, chat, is when I'm navigating, thanks to the throttle, I can just get out and walk around.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm tethered to the handle now. So with a tethered handle, if I were to fall off the ship, I will actually get caught,
Nice.
and I'll be able to get back on. See?
I'm not going to test
So-
it, but yeah.
I'm testing it. So as you can see, with the tethered handle, I will not fall off the boat.
It is nice they have that as a mechanic, though.
Yeah, it's nice, and it is actually what you are meant to do if you are ever operating a vessel at sea and you are out and about while it is in movement. You are meant to tether yourself legally. Well,
Yeah.
for safety-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you are alone on the vessel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see a
bet-
lot of people doing videos on their little pleasure yachts without any tether to protect them.
What are they wearing?
Okay,
Shorts and boat shoes.
shorts, shoes, and a t-shirt. That's it. That's all they wear. Okay, fine. If you're living on a boat, it's calm waters. Okay, you don't need a life jacket. If it's above a certain size, you don't need to wear a life jacket while on board. After all, otherwise you'd be wearing a life jacket on a cruise all the time.
Yeah.
And you don't need to tether yourself constantly. If you're inside, you're fine. If you've got sufficient safety railings that are protective, you do not need to tether yourself.
Hmm.
For example, if you're sat in a recessed area where the steering is, you don't need to tether yourself. But if
Yeah.
you're in a storm, you want to tether yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're in really calm waters now. Why the fuck aren't you catching up?
I think you might have turned up power enough to match my speed.
Even in calm waters, yeah, maybe.
Because I am very
fuel out,
slightly
bud?
catching up. Fuel is at 650.
836.
Of course, that's 650 out of 750. So,
Yeah, mine's
I'm-
835 out of 1,100. You're more fuel effective.
I'm
Well,
using
look.
a third the fuel that you are.
I have 3 propellers and 2 engines.
Yeah, I have 1 engine and 2 props.
Alright, so this is the island that will be holding the bay. Question is, fucking where?
It's probably on the north end.
Yeah, I'm going around it.
Oh, let's get some more light in here.
Yeah. I just see the spotlight turn on.
Here's the thing. The
gotta
spotlight
have a-
doesn't move automatically. I had to build a microchip for that.
Jesus. Is it just the island? I don't see a
Is-
port.
Is it just an island meant for you to build up as you want to into?
I don't know. Oh, wait, no, it has an underground, it has a fucking secret build area.
Wait. Is it a
a
submarine pen?
I don't know, I don't care, I want it.
Hold up. Hey, Rave, I found something on this side.
Yeah, I'm inside the dock area. I think it's gonna have a
Violet,
big...
thank you so much for the raid.
Hi, Vio. I think it's gonna have a bigger fucking dock than ours. Jesus Christ, what I'm seeing here. All stop. Yep, I'm at an all stop. Let's get out. Saradamon.
Hey.
I think I love it. I think I want one. It has a natural beach to get up onto the work area. I think. I'm trying to get up to the work area from it.
I found the workbench.
I found another workbench.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we can build there and out here as well. This is definitely
Yeah.
what we want to buy.
So.
Are
there's-
these workbenches for customizing the area?
I think so. I think you know what we must do. To the sign! Hi, yes! We would like to. Yeah, you
It's
buy the
100,000.
island.
Is this
Oh,
meant
wait,
to
no.
be a
We
helicopter
can't-
landing point?
We can't buy it. It's it's a million, not 10,000.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
if
it's
you look at the
100K.
sign. On the sign it says a million.
On the map it says 100K.
Yeah. Oh wait, 100K. Either way, we can't buy it.
Yeah, we can't yet, but this is what we want to get.
Yeah, so this
Especially
is what we're
'cause-
gonna have to work towards.
This is blatantly just a helicopter landing bay over here.
Huh? This just feels super villain, and I love it. I need it.
Riv, look at this.
This is just a fucking. This is either a missile silo that's got torn out the ground or a fucking helicopter landing pad. Either way, we need it.
Yeah. Alright, let's start heading back. Or, actually,
we-
we're already out here. Let's just sleep.
Yeah, just head to bed. Actually, let me navigate my boat outside of this area, or at least around, so that I can, you know, be able to drive it straight out.
Hmm.
Oh, no! My lamp's been lit on fire by my fucking partner. Damn it, Rain!
Your lamp. Oh, your lamp. I was like, what do you mean your
Yeah.
lamp has been lit on fire?
My lab. Oh, I forgot how shit of a turning circle this thing has. I'm just gonna have to pray for the best, I suppose. Just the gif of a fire, just fire.
Yeah, Vi, how did the rest of your stream go?
Come on. Come on. Navigate. Navigate. Don't fall. Don't fall. Yes. Okay, I'm pointing out now. That's all I needed.
Oh, good.
Okay. So we can head to bed now. Or
Yep.
at least all of our homes, all of our safety equipment is 100% guaranteed to follow all safety regulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bed.
You
Sleep.
mostly talked about Pokemon and hypothetical Pokemon.
It doesn't matter when we wake up because we get the mission.
Oh.
More button distressed without an exact known location.
How far away? Oh, it's not bad. All right, let's head on out.
Hang on. Where is it? Oh, fucking hell, that is actually really close.
It's just on the other side of where we just were.
Yep, I'm escaping from the under... Fucking hell, how cool is that?
Yeah, no, that's pretty neat.
We need to fucking buy this place. It screams supervillain while also following OSHA regulations when we build it up.
Yeah.
Got a slightly rough sea out here. You gonna be alright?
Oh, fine.
You wanna see something that I can do that you can't?
What's that?
Hi! I'm looking at you from outside where I normally drive from.
That's fair. I'm looking at you through my windows.
I got windows too, bitch. You can't fucking brag about that.
You know what? I'm laying down in bed.
Just gonna nap. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm now outpacing you. And match you faster.
Yeah. Nice.
I better be with 3 fucking props and 2 engines.
Yeah. But it's wild that it's not by much.
Yeah, it's not by much due to the fucking weight of mine. Have you seen the size? I have maxed out the weight you can have in that fucking area.
Hmm.
Height limit has been reached. Length limit has been reached. The only limit I couldn't reach without it looking like a weird square was width.
Mine almost maxed that out.
Alright, so it's a small ship that we're looking for. Probably has a chance of being on fire. I don't think it's going to have more than 2 to 3 passengers.
Mars First Logistics. I've not tried Mars First Logistics, Monty. Is it good?
I can just see you swaying left to right.
Yeah.
Might want to navigate slightly more to this way, to be fair.
You know, that's the direction I've been pointing, and the waves just push me the other way.
They really don't want you to follow. Well, it's a
It's
good
also
thing that I
funny.
didn't get dinner.
My ship
Yeah.
rocks front to back, yours rocks side to side.
Yeah, because I'm a monohull.
Yeah.
Monohulls always have had an issue with stability compared to, well, what you have for the
Catamaran.
catamaran. It's simply due to the
I'll have
fact...
to keep an eye out for it.
It's just due to the simple fact being that you have 2 hulls that can break apart on waves. Mine only has the 1. The counterpoint, however, is, well, you are really good for pleasure boat. You are not great for speed. Where you can't get racing catamarans, they will always get outpaced by monohulls.
Ooh. I'll need
And
to take a look at that.
catamarans can't be built to an extreme size.
I will take that as a challenge.
Legally, they are not able to be.
Oh.
It's also due to the simple fact being that the catamaran shape and design, those jointing points for it, become too weak.
Oh, they're
when-
jointed?
Well, they are molded together, they are built together, but the issue with them is the simple fact being that, well, they get thinner when they get closer, like, further apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it like scoops up, and you build it too long, and you're just going to end up with the whole thing just going, nah, I don't want to keep myself together, and collapsing. Vessel spotted. I believe
Have
it's
you
the-
already?
I don't know if it is the vessel that we're looking for, however. This is not exactly fucking small. Might also be the hospital boat.
To your port side, there's a hospital boat.
Yeah. There's the lab we were just helping.
It is, yeah.
How you doing on diesel, bud?
Well, I'm doing fine. I'm at 620.
I should be good enough to do 2 more missions before needing to go back to refill.
I wonder if we can find tankers we can buy fuel from.
We probably can. I know you can buy fuel from dock.
Hey, Rave.
Yes.
Point your eyes 45 degrees starboard.
What about 45 degrees starboard?
Do you see that volcano smoking?
No, but I'm not close enough to see it.
I have eyes on smoke coming from a volcano.
Yeah, and I suggest we don't poke that fucking bear.
Yeah. And hey, maybe there'll be some new island real estate soon enough.
Oh, you fuck. You can't make that joke.
What? No, I'm making a
Well,
joke about it solidifying into increasing the size of the island.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to try... Where is it? Radio signal locator. I don't know how to use this damn thing.
I believe it tells you the distance to the closest transponder signal. Because what we would have to do on a larger ship is have 3 of those in different places on the ship to triangulate the coordinates.
Yeah.
And manually triangulate the coordinates at that.
Okay, so... We are now traveling through the search zone. You got
Yep.
any sights on anything?
I don't, but given I can see the island on the other side of the search area, we should have clear enough sight lines to see whatever we're looking for.
Yeah. The issue is the radio signal locator isn't working.
That or they don't have an active broadcasting transponder.
Yeah. The good news about that means they're not in the water. The bad news about that, however, means that if there's a fire and they're not in the water, they're probably too close. I got eyes on a blinking light ahead, I think. Not too sure about it though.
Enjoy your lunch, Vi. Don't worry, we don't plan on killing each other.
We're literally in a game about rescuing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that vessel to my port is definitely a fucking hospital.
Yeah.
I can now see the smoking volcano.
Yep.
Still no signals on the radio signal locator. It's currently active.
Alright. Branch off port side to split up a little bit.
Yeah. I think... Hang on. I've branched off port side. I'm navigating out. I'm using the radio signal locator, so it should ping me.
Oh,
However, I'm getting nothing.
I see something in the distance. I have eyes on a small ship. Do just the direction I'm facing.
The direction. Alright, navigating slightly. Oh, fuck. It's by the volcano, isn't it?
No, it is not. It is. When they said small vessel, they meant small vessel.
Don't tell me it's a fucking speedboat.
I have... No, the direction I'm facing, Rave.
No,
Angle
I'm
60
navigating.
degrees port from where you are.
You said... Oh, fucking hell. I didn't realize you could zoom in third person mode. That's cool.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm doing. Angle another 15 degrees port. And look at your horizon. Look low to the water. As far out as you can see.
Bloody Nora, you're wrong. That is a fucking small thing.
Unless it's capsized.
I hope not. That does tell me one thing, though. Just from the size of the damn thing, it probably didn't have a fucking radio transponder. Alright.
Probably a personal one, if anything.
If anything, yeah. I'm gonna go put my transponder back, since I don't need it.
Sun is starting to set, so when we get close, I'll turn on my spotlight.
Yeah, that'd be grand. Alright, I figured out a trick to be able to get in and out of my fucking hole. Mission expired.
Not
Oh, wait,
this
no,
one.
not this one. Not this one.
It was the one that none of us wanted to do.
How fitting.
Yeah. It was the one to bring them across land to a safe zone from the asteroid impact that had already happened.
Yeah. I can't. I've lost sight of them.
I still see him. You've deviated off. You need to angle another 30, 40 degrees port.
Oh, right. Ah! I believe I have. Yeah, I have sight on them. Sight has been made. That is okay, let's see. No fires.
Yeah, I don't see
They
much
are.
of anything.
Yeah, there's no fires on board. Seems to me that they have literally just probably died out there in the water. The engine, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems to be
Fuel
3
check.
passengers.
600 liters remaining.
655.
Alright.
I'll probably say after this mission, let's head back to refill.
Yeah. They're around here.
I could probably, well, I could drop the percentage usage of the engines to use small RPS revs. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ramp up RPS once we dock. Because I'm overly efficient for this.
Yeah, you're a smaller vessel. Yeah, you can afford the quicker fuel loss. Well, good news is there's a hospital ship right nearby, so
Yeah, I have eyes on it.
navigating that is not going to be an issue. Huh. The fire was already extinguished. So we just got the reward for it.
Did
The
the
casualty in the water, meaning they're probably unconscious without a transponder.
yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah.
right up on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see
Like,
there's transponder flashing now.
I don't see it. But I've done a full stop. They're too small to dock up, so I'm just going to get in the water and look. Where?
I see it flashing just between your ship and theirs.
I don't see it. I physically don't see it. Well, I
It
don't
went
see
away
it.
when I got closer,
Yeah, that's the issue. I do not see it at all.
so it might have run out of power.
Which means that the person's probably dead.
Normally we get a notification if they are.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking, so I need a searchlight. Alright, I'm gonna get the other person if I can. Okay, the other person's been injured. Oh shit, I dropped him.
Don't do that.
I don't... Hang on. I
I
can't
have
get them.
eyes. I have eyes on 2 people in the water.
Then get to them. Get to them. I can't
Yep.
get to them. Alright, I'm gonna give this woman, or man, or person, or thing, emergency
Oh.
care. Alright,
Oh, or not. That is
corpse,
no. It was a life.
life ring. Where's the other person in the water?
That was what I saw in the water.
With the... Hang
Yeah.
on. Casualties. Extinguish all fires and rescue
One
one
casualty.
casualty. I've only got the one.
All right, then that's all we got to worry
Alright.
about. They do have a transponder on the ship.
That's odd. Why wasn't I picking it up? Oh well. I've got a person in my bay. They've been healed, but they might require more aid later on. Luckily for
Sounds
us,
good.
the navigating towards the hospital bed ship won't take long. It's just a giant light in the distance.
Yeah.
Got 1 more hour. So this should give us plenty of money. We'll go refill our diesel. And then I suppose we just keep doing missions until we can buy a bigger place.
Pretty much. Yeah, let's hit that up, then go refit, and then just
Refit, refuel, and
start
roll
running
out.
missions. Also, Vi said just because we don't plan on killing each other doesn't mean it won't happen.
True. However, if we do, we need to put out a actual fucking full-on mission to figure out why it happened and how to prevent it.
Yeah.
And if it turns out to be that it's just because Saradamon shot me, the solution is simple. Just don't shoot him.
Yeah. The folks at Acorn Stairlift have the solution. Just don't fall. God, one of those waves just fully launched me in keel in entirety out of the water.
Meanwhile, these waves are just, oh, yeah, nope, that's happened to me. However, the thing is, they aren't doing it high enough for me to worry. Because, yeah, my keel gets out of the water, but the weight of it just brings me straight back down.
Airborne. Yeah.
I am now airborne. This is not meant to be a speedboat.
As much as it looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like a
That's just because
repurposed patrol boat.
Yeah, well, most ships like that are.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Damn it, Rain! You reminded me. I haven't had anyone throw anything at me, so I didn't have Twitch integrated. Hang on, I'm getting it up.
Now, here's the thing. I have it enabled, and no one has done the redeem that triggers it.
Yeah. You just don't have a very throwable face. I do.
That's fair. And airborne. Oh, this is fun.
There you go. I threw another one at you. Nah, there we go. There's the abuse that I was expecting. It doesn't stop.
That hospital boat is anchored right there.
Yeah. Why do you think we're advancing? They don't move in storms. I don't think.
Oh, do they not? That's helpful.
I don't think. Shit! These waves are getting really rough.
Alright, I'm going to, unless you need assistance, I'm going to start heading straight back to base.
No, I should be fine. Hey BSD, you doing alright? Nah, I didn't miss your chaos, I'm used to it. Oh, I'm streaming with my buddy Saradamon. Saradamon, say hello.
Hello.
They're a good friend of mine, they're a part of my Minecraft streaming group.
Hey.
And we're now doing Overengineered, where you have to make sure that everything follows OSHA regulations and the British marine regulations as well.
Only because that's the ones that Rave's familiar with.
Yes, well I have to be familiar with, because
Yeah.
I'm working with them.
Oh, I know. That's why it's specifically the British
The
ones for that.
English. To be fair, we build better boats than you lot anyway.
Yeah, that's what you're known for.
Yeah. Fucking hell, even the hospital ship is getting rocked.
God. Yeah, no, the Brits build better boats. I would build better civilian casualty capable drones. Hello, Rains. Thank you so much for the follow.
Okay, how are they doing? Alright, I have plenty of time to anchor up and actually do this properly instead of rushing the job. Ooh, actually, you know what? I've just seen what I should just focus on getting them in and going, because this storm is not going to lighten up at all.
No, it is not. And we gotta go, I don't know the proper term, so I'm gonna refer to it as this. We gotta go cross-wake to get back to
Fucking
base.
not! My damn boat launched me onto the hospital one! Oh, it's the same fucking one!
Yeah, it is. They've not moved.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
1,720, because they were slightly hurt. Oh, hey! Hi there! I see you've decided to come this way, back home.
Me?
I can see you.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, Rains has... redeemed percussive maintenance. So everyone
Damn it.
stretch.
I popped all my wrist knuckles, thank you. Wrist knuckles? Just my knuckles.
I am getting airborne sideways. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
flipping
I'm doing
sideways,
something
but the
dumb,
waves...
I'm reversing.
Reverse, you'll go faster.
Alright. I'm
The
just
throwing
trying to
redeem?
meet...
The throwing redeem isn't percussive maintenance. You gotta find which redeem is throwing.
Oh god, I've been invited to join a VC. I'm not joining it though because I know who's in that VC.
It is one of the
Alright.
cheaper redeems, though, so no worries there. You know,
Oh, we
percussive
have a-
maintenance is just stretch and decrinkle.
Oh, I'm making a mistake. Oh, I've made a mistake. Never mind, I'm good.
What's going on?
As I was navigating, I was turning with the waves.
Oh,
And if anyone knows what you do not do is you do not turn so you are side on with the waves.
I
It
am
results
side
in
on
very
with the
bad
waves
things.
right now. It is.
What did he lie about? What is he lying about?
Is that Rains?
Reigns is mad because you lied to her.
Rains is upset because she didn't redeem the correct redeem for throwing.
There is a hidden one. It's under a name that you see nearly everywhere. I have to bonk you,
Yeah.
apparently. By order of my girlfriend, I must bonk you. Fucking Nora, I hate this.
I'll give you a slight hint, Rains. It is under the redeem that I frequently associate with Abster. Who is that, you might ask? You should just know.
This is the first time they're catching your stream. Don't be mean.
Hey. Should I not give your girlfriend the true me talking to Raven experience?
Or you are just a cunt sometimes. Hi there, Mr. fucking Bobcat. Forgot. No, you don't know that. Sorry. Some of the catamarans here get the nickname Bobcat.
Bob Catamaran.
Yeah, you are fucking hell. You are. Yeah, you need to up your engine speed. If I'm outpacing you in a storm. Also, I love how every wave just rocks you out of the water.
I know.
Just one wave tips you, and then as it's getting to the other side, it tips you back. Meanwhile, mine just keeps fucking chugging. Look at this comparison. I hate the fact that it's using the rip body, though. I hate that. I hate that it works! I'm just below half fuel before I get to the danger level of 100 diesel there.
Alright.
So I got plenty of fuel to get that back home.
I'm
Lights
still
in the
at
distance.
60% of my max fuel.
Lights in the distance, that'd be home.
I don't see the home lights yet, but I see the lighthouse for the adjacent island.
The boat is chugging along quite healthily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now leaving you behind.
You are, for now.
Yeah. Higher engine power. You know what might be a good idea?
What?
Maybe get a second throttle put in that allows you to vary the engine power.
I don't need to see if that's something that it lets you control on
It
the
might
fly.
do, it might not.
Because I think what it's set up is you tune the engine manually to the desired power
Yeah.
output.
Don't you know you don't hide things from cryptids? There's Rain. Oh yeah, by the way, Rain's a cryptid VTuber. It's great.
What kind of cryptid?
Yes, look, I haven't asked questions because I know you don't fuck with cryptids.
Rain's described. Give me some more info in my chat.
They exist in the Feywild, so.
Oh. What kind of cryptid? Yes. Okay. Elaborate. I have time.
No. We've got to find a place that's cheap enough for us to build a bigger ship.
I know that there's an area that that costs 15,000 somewhere.
Yeah, the issue is we need to find it in the map.
Yeah.
So I think that should be a goal next. Once we've docked up, we go find that bigger area. Because if we can make bigger ships, and we can then tackle bigger problems.
True. Maybe I
And also we
should
can-
swing by your channel? That's fair.
Ah, the superiority of a monohull in a storm.
Let's throw a follow then. There you go.
Also, I've just realized how many followers I have and how close I am to the goal I set for the end of the month.
Oh yeah?
So I said if I hit... So there's two goals that I had set. 250 for the end of the month, which is incredibly doable. It's 9 away.
Hmm.
And 300 by the end of the month.
Oh.
Ow. So 9 at the end of the month would put me to 250, or by the end of the month, I should say, which would result in me doing just a regular longer stream, about 6 hours, 8 hours, on a Saturday. 300 by the end of the month would mean that I would do a 24-hour stream as my first stream once I've moved out.
Oh, nice. You know, it might be a good idea also.
What?
It might be a good idea to actually make a truck and explore the full reaches of our island, because there could be a larger port on our island,
Yeah,
aside
There
from
could
the
be.
uranium processing plant.
yeah, that could be a good idea. To be fair, with vehicles, you don't really have a lot of safety that you can do in the game. There's no airbags or anything.
Hmm.
Love, yeah, I know. I know. Why do you think I designed it like that?
What did she say?
She just went, well, love, your ship is also faster because your bow is pointed, causing less drag on the ship as a whole. Because it
Yeah.
cuts through the water. Yep, that was the point of the design, love.
Whereas mine are rounded, specifically.
Ow. Yeah, so even though, like, a good portion of my top bow is separate from the water level, whenever I hit a wave, it does split. Hey, large boat
Ooh.
research is complete.
Nice. What's that unlock for us? We
Quite a
have
bit.
shipping, which allows us to make large connectors, and large engine.
Yeah, okay. So, the
Rescue
interesting
equipment
thing-
could be useful.
rescue equipment I think would be good. It would also give us access to, I think, scuba gear.
It does. Along with better firefighting and Arctic rescue equipment.
Yeah, well, we're not going up to the Arctic yet. That's gonna be a
No,
big
but it
climb.
gives better firefighting equipment.
That's one thing that we're going to actually have to work on as well. We're going to have to work on, well, the boat is going to... The whole plan, if I remember right, was to get a vessel that can do every mission.
Mhm.
Or carry a vehicle for every mission. Considering the fact that we're on a mostly oceanic, like the oceanic area, we probably want to make a boat that carries vessels instead.
Yeah, yeah.
So a helicopter is easy enough. The next thing that I could think of would be doing something like, well, we can easily carry a rover, and if we can make a good enough helicopter, we can just have it lift the rover up.
We could
And
what we
drop it
probably
off.
could do is
much.
like a duck boat, an amphibious vehicle.
Yeah, that way we can just roll it off the side of the larger vehicle.
Mm-hmm. We have a crane on top that just lowers it into the ocean next to it,
Yeah,
and then we drive up onto the beach.
I just realized there's not going to be enough room for both of us to fuel up inside the...
But I need to increase my engine anyway, so I gotta bring it back into the workbench.
Yeah, meanwhile mine doesn't need it. It's fine. It doesn't need to be returned to the workshop. So instead, I will just fill her up. Nope, that is jet fuel. That is jet fuel. You do not need to fill her up from that.
Oh, which disaster was that?
Too many.
I mean, yeah.
I need to... Actually, no, I will return it to the workbench. I need to maneuver the fuel into a fuel refill into a better spot, because right now it is in a terrible location.
God, I forgot just how small this area was.
Yeah.
Were there any other changes I need to make? I don't think so.
No, not for the port. Yummy jet fuel, aka monster. Okay, that's the anchor put in. Screw it, I'm putting in another ladder just to make it easier on the climbing.
Probably a good idea.
There we go. That's easier on me now. Oh yeah, we now have stair steppings. We have windows to put inside ships. We have key buttons, lockable buttons.
I wonder if I can just... Nah, it wouldn't look right. Wait, what's the stuff we got? We got buttons.
We've got lockable buttons, we've got key buttons, we've got toggleable buttons. We have hardpoint connectors, so we can actually detach vessels. Or missiles.
We had hardpoint connectors already.
Yeah, we got the electric connectors that can transfer electric energy between vehicles. We have the clutch, of course, for the vessel, for anything really, for the cars. Wheels. We have the helm, a friction pad? Huh. So we can actually grip onto the side of vessels. Ow. Steps. We got quite a bit.
Nice. Is everything clear for me to spawn in?
Yeah, I've not put mine in yet.
Alright, let's test how this does with a bit of a stronger...
Chippy, wait, didn't you say we only need 100,000 for the place we really want to get?
Uh-huh.
Well, we've got 42,000 right now.
Well, that's with your ship not spawned in.
Oh yeah, with mine ship it drops it down to like 30 ship. Yeah, we'll just buy a bigger place. Let me just run to the loo real quick because I have been busting for a whiz.
Good.
And then I can cover up my birds too. Be right back.
Okay. Let's see what my new speed is like. Kind of laggy, but feels faster.
Time to cover up the birds. moment. One good thing about the birds as well, due to the breed that they are actually more accustomed to this heat than I am. So even though it's pretty damn warm, due to their due to the feathers that they have, they're able to regulate their heat a lot better than I am.
Nice.
Right. Nice and covered. The thing is, I just... I'm sorry, I need to take the headset off. I have them covered to put them in the mood for bed, and then I turn the light off, which I'm doing right now. So that it allows them to basically go, oh, it's night time. That means it's sleepy time. They go to fucking bed. Otherwise, they'll swear at me. But yes. Okay. So my vessel is all good. Am I okay to spawn it in?
You are.
Okay. Wait, no. Before I do that, let me save it.
Yeah, saving's probably a good idea.
Alright, spawning it in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Nice and buoyant. Okay, let's see here. We have 29,000. Do you want to go make... Shall we make that rover now? For that little truck?
Yeah.
Do we both want to do what we normally do? Which is we both make one and then decide who made the better version?
Probably. That's probably
We don't need it
for the better.
Yeah, we don't need it to be incredibly good. It's just a fucking little thing.
Yeah.
1 second. The people who were away just got back in and I gotta go say hi. Be right back. Keep the chat entertained, Saradamon. Don't let their spirit die.
Hi, guys. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so those are set up where they need that. How's everyone doing, chat? Let me actually probably bring that chat up. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Looking at stuff to put on your throne. Nice.
Went
Yeah?
downstairs and the damn dogs jumped me and I got scratched.
Oh.
Not badly, it's just red and a bit of annoying. I'm just gonna assume... I don't even know how the engines work in the vehicles on land in this game. I'm assuming it's like... just like real life.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be ridiculous, can it?
It can't be that bad. No.
What? Yeah, it's gotta be simple. It can't be too ridiculous. Oh, here's an easy way to check. Hang on. If we look at a wheel, if we can see the underside of it, if it's got the same power,
It
Yeah.
does have the same power hookup, yes.
yep, so it's all just going to be basic stuff then. The same basic stuff.
Yeah.
But this time you just don't need to worry about water cooling.
Yeah.
Or rather, sea cooling, I should say.
Mm-hmm. One thing I'm curious about, though, is the having them set in the same direction. I can't find a way to make them left-right turn the same way.
I don't know either.
You'll see what I mean when you look at them.
I'm already looking at it. I'm looking on your stream. What, do you think I'm not watching you, bitch?
So this turning left to right, clockwise is solid. This one counterclockwise is solid, which means they're going to move opposite directions when you hit left-right from each other.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid, but hey, we'll figure it out. Flip it down, flip it up, there we go. The good news is, like, not in that, what is it for? Yeah, there we go. The car can be so much smaller engine-wise than the boats. But you can keep it so much more compact. That's fluid, that's exhaust. And you don't need to worry as heavily about weight distribution.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's still an important thing, don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
You don't need to worry about keeping the environment sealed either.
Yeah.
So you can get a little bit showy. T-piece. I don't know why, but this game, like, when you actually get into it and, like, you fully understand the mechanics, it just absorbs your time. It's like, oh, I can do this. Maybe I can design this. Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Yes, it very much does.
We don't have a lot of time left, I don't think. Yeah, we've only got half an hour.
Let's see if we can
At least
get
get
an
a working
operational
car.
vehicle in that time.
Yeah. Ow! Jesus, that actually jump scared me. I hadn't
Just-
had anything chucked at me or said to me for a little while, so I was like, oh, zone out, build, build. build, and then suddenly, funk, and I jumped.
Well done.
I've never been good at designing cars. Never. How is yours coming along?
Mine's coming all right. I've never had to worry about designing cars.
Hang on. When in doubt, reference materials.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
Fair.
Actually, I don't need that there. Oh, something else. No, I'll leave that there for now.
I'm going to be completely lost. I think you might definitely get me beat when it comes to building this vehicle. Because I have a box.
I mean, what the way I'm building this is I'm building the engine assembly first and everything, and then building the chassis around it.
I should probably focus on that. We're gonna make it the power derivative out of Omni pipes because it's a fucking car. The engine should have
wait.
like.
Why did the music just stop?
We aren't getting like. We're not being murdered with a tsunami right now, are we?
No.
Now we'd hear the air sirens, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we did the sirens. Absolutely, we would. So actually,
Oh, we've only got 20 minutes, bugger.
I can go longer if needed.
Nah, I've got.
Though I don't know if you
time.
can. Yeah.
I got VR with the partner, with my girlfriend. Can't. I ain't fucking. Look, I like Stormworks. I don't like it that much. Oh, okay.
Man, I'm really looking at this and going, how long range do you want this to be? And just saying yes.
Okay, so I figured out how you can change the tire pressure, radius, grip, dampening, stiffness, and the tread.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
That's the engine setup done. New power. Yeah, chat just reacted like usual. Like chat. It wasn't a big surprise. They're happy for me. I can probably store a battery just along the spine of the power. Because of the fact that we're using such an odd amount of, because we're doing a rather weird method with vehicles, with the cars. Should we bother with the typical rule set for the cars, considering that none of the safety regulations we can actually put in?
We should do something. I don't know what though.
Well, how about this? You gotta be able to sit in it without being crushed. No, they did not bully me. I was lucky. And why would they bully me for dating you? Why the fuck are the wheels facing the wrong way now? There we go. No, no, they're upside down. I've got an issue now.
Hmm?
My wheels are saying that they're going to go the opposite direction of the way I want them to.
Oh.
Oh no, never mind, I was a moron.
Well, you said it.
I always say it. I know for
I
a
know.
fact that I'm a moron. Ow. No one can bully me if I bully myself first. Ow, ow. I'm being chucked. Okay, so that's power, that's the engine sorted.
Well, this this engine's gonna have some air coming to it.
Oh god. Why am I a hoe? Suddenly I'm a hoe. Ow.
It makes sense.
Bitch! You're meant to be my friend.
Where's that in the contract?
We're not contracted! Exhaust for the... There we go. No, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Damn, I want to stream this again tomorrow. Fuck. This is the issue with this game. It's too damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got time tomorrow.
I, at the moment, do.
I've made a tractor! The front of this is just the front of a tractor!
I might need to play a little bit with weight balances after, but we'll see. My current concern with weight balance on this is that when it runs out of fuel, it might tip over forward. But it shouldn't ever reach that point.
I've just made a fucking tractor at this point. How many passengers does this thing need to carry? It's just a travel one, isn't it? We're not trying to rescue anyone in it.
Mine is going to have capacity for
Ow!
passengers. We might as well have capacity for them in case we have another one of those events like we
Incidents.
had before.
Even though it's only going to be for our island.
Yeah. I mean, we could spawn it elsewhere after.
Yeah, true. $12 minutes.
I probably shouldn't be working on this then.
I don't know how I showed the buttons. I need to turn those off. There we go. I'm just making like the world's shittiest tractor. Great.
I've basically made an ambulance.
You made a Nino machine.
Mm-hmm. I did that, and then I made a processor block to manage the fuel levels on it.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, we didn't have it. Damn it, we don't have railings unlocked. Wait, that's what we can research.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn shame we can't do it right now, though, because we're in the menu. I've just made a fucking tractor! Take a look at this. Come on, take a look.
Oh no, I'm looking.
It's just a fucking tractor!
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I like it. Hang on, I'm gonna get some Omni pipes because I'm gonna make a fuel point for it. So now it's got actual accessible refueling. It's got power to all the wheels. It's got an engine that works. Mine is nearly pretty much done then. You've got to enclose, add lighting and safety. And then give it a test run. What did you make? Oh, I have a Lamborghini. Ooh, very nice. I didn't say it was a car, though. It's a tractor.
I am going to see quickly. I'm just going to spawn mine in and just see if it falls over immediately.
I'm not saying that I hope it does, but it would be fucking funny. Ow! Pardon?
Wait, what does it mean when it says that?
I'm gonna leave those pipes exposed because I like the look of them.
Hey, Rave.
Yes.
How do we buy more diesel?
I don't know.
Because if I try and spawn mine in, it says you don't have enough diesel to fill the tanks
Hang on.
on it.
Someone works how to buy more fuel. There is a refinery next to the starter bait. Just make a fuel-efficient boat, do some missions, and you can get 1,000 liters for $400. Ow!
Oh.
So we can go to a refinery nearby and buy some.
Okay.
Okay, what should I get now? Enclose this. How do you get diesel? I don't know. Bend over and let the government diddle you in exchange for fuel.
God.
Oh god. Mood. Okay, I just want to logic it up and then I want to get the fuel in. And then that's it. I'll test run it and then I'll vanish.
Okay.
Wait. Brake. Variable brake, steering. Why is there no power?
What do you mean?
There's no power to the wheels.
You set the power from the engine.
Oh yeah, I'm a moron. Never mind. I'm a fucking... I forget. Yeah, braking, you need to tie to a hotkey, though. Set it to occupied and watch as people scratch their heads. Huh? Where's hotkey 1? Ow! Okay. Steering now. That didn't bode well. I didn't edit anything out here, did I? No. Okay, so it was logic changes. Okay, that's fine. Steering is the bottom half. Are you going to buy more diesel?
Not yet.
Alright, that's all my steering done. Uh, 3 minutes. Ow.
Am I gonna have to make an inverter for the steering?
Oh, I need to put in a fucking reverse gear, don't I? Shit. I've done all of this work and haven't put in a reverse gear. Oh, easy solution.
Yeah, it's not hard to do.
Just pop it straight in the main drive gear. Ah, that's an issue. I don't have a main drive gear for the front two. So I'm going to have to add 2 there, and I'll just have to sync them all up. Go. Selected. Done. Logic. Number 4 is reverse.
I'll finish the finer details afterwards. Let's try spawning this in. Oh,
Does it drive?
we're about to find out.
Good. Get out of the way. I'm spawning mine in.
Oh boy, does it.
Alright, I'm spawning mine in. Ready?
Yep. So I am going to have to add an inverter to this in order to make it turn correctly.
Okay, so it doesn't fucking turn at all.
Yeah,
I've
no,
drank-
that's what I was saying.
I nearly drove it off the edge of a cliff.
Don't do that.
How do you change the way the fucking wheels turn then?
I'm gonna have to see if there's an arithmetic one that just inverts it
And we're out of time.
or makes it negative. Yeah.
That'll be a problem for tomorrow. You know what that means? Save your designs! Save. New game. I don't even know. Enter a name for this vehicle. Tractor. Go on, looking at that, that's a fucking tractor. Alright. Mine is saved. Exiting. Where is that refinery? Oh, there's a speedboat that we actually have to tug
Ooh.
to a destination. I want to. We can save that for tomorrow.
I just want to test if this thing works real quick.
Alright, quick now, because we're eating into my VR time.
All right, let me slow down just a little bit. Now, so this is my truck chassis.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
What have you got? Why are you going O for? Yeah, they turn the wrong way, no matter what way you do it.
So all right, I can make this work later.
Anyway, later. Yes. Save it. Let's go.
Yep.
Alright, all saved?
It is saved.
I think it's time we raid bomb someone then.
Yeah, who are we gonna raid into? You have anyone in mind?
Got a few people online right now. Let's take a look. There's Dr. Joseph Jorgen. There's the Eldritch Grandpa. Should we raid the Eldritch Grandpa?
Yeah, sure thing. Let me raid into you then.
Yeah, and then we'll continue the chain of raids and yeet them into the Eldritch Grandpa's sphere of influence.
Also, Monty, sorry, I missed that message. Yes, absolutely. Looking at references is cheating. You have to build from the soul.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna save Overengineered, confirm, and yeah, quit the main menu. You know what? We'll save again just to be safe.
That's fair.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining in. It has been great. We're just gonna wait for the raid from Saradamon to kick in.
Yeah.
And
Thanks
then
for coming by, Monty.
Hi, it was good fun having you.
Yeah, let's raid over into Raven and give proper outros from that point.
Yeah. We're gonna probably be back again tomorrow for more of this because we've got a problem. We'll call it this.